Hello and welcome back to the stream where today we're going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now last time, I believe we left off with finishing the rest of Nouvelette's story quest, which was actually really sad, and Albedo's story quest. Now, I was able to complete Albedo's story quest completely just because his quest was in-game. Um, his quest was in-game. His quest was pre-game. So obviously it was much, much shorter. One second. Just doing some technical difficulties. I actually forgot to turn on the, I forgot to turn on the sound just because I was on Genshin during the weekend, and, I actually don't remember if I was on, um, what is it, Skyrim during the weekend, but whatever. Now, what we're going to be doing this stream is first, I'm actually going to read the mail just because I wasn't able to collect these two because obviously I like to read these on stream. Now, when was it Eula's birthday? Is Eula's birthday on the 25th? So that was 5 days ago. Roughly a week ago. Recently, the reconnaissance company has been working round the clock, so they are hardly getting any rest. I'm pretty used to it, and after all, this means that the merchant caravans from Dormantport are constantly streaming into Mondstadt, and that's worth celebrating. Where's Dormantport? Is that in Sumeru? I feel like that's in Sumeru, right? I mean, I don't know how it's Sumeru. No, that's Port Ormos. Where's Dormantport? However you say it. Oops. I don't know. Constantly streaming into Mondstadt, we're celebrating. However, a member of the company suggested it's time to find an acting captain to help take the pressure off. Oh, am I gonna be an acting captain? Yes! Um, though I fear he was merely jesting. It also reminded me that I have a perfect candidate in mind already, and that's you. If you have time, come visit the reconnaissance company's camp. I've prepared some combat rations that should be considered suitably sumptuous. I'll share the basic principles of commanding the reconnaissance company with you, as well as what the captain should pay special attention to. For an ordinary knight as special as you, I'm certain it'll be useful someday. Oh, now that would actually be much more useful if that was pre-Inazuma, because we did technically already become a captain. And I mean, we should still be a captain, but we're just like never in Inazuma, obviously. That's really cute. But Mika, my baby, is also in the reconnaissance company, in Eula's company, which I really like. So, I mean, more of a bonus to be in the reconnaissance company. The weather is cooling, and the season for mountainsides to be covered in a sea of red is here. What? Oh, he means a sea of red as in red leaves. Oh my god, Kazuha. Stop. Just stop, please. Captain Beto recently led the crew to Yulong Wharf, where we've just been staying. Just to the west, across vast sea, is Fontaine's Lumidice Harbor. I don't actually know how to say that. Lumidos? Lumidos Harbor. I remember you mentioned before that you were going to travel Fontaine, and I know not if you have already left your footprints upon their lands. I mean, I've kind of been arrested and gone to court a couple times, actually, so yeah. I've definitely left something on their lands. If not trauma. If it is as I guess, then why don't you raise your gaze and look to the east? I am looking at you too from across the sea. Aw, that's adorable! That's like the saying where both you and your friend are both looking at the moon. That's adorable. We are both moving onward on our own journeys, and in the long days since our last meeting, the stories and experiences of our travels have become stacked high in our hearts like the great mountains themselves. Should you have any free time, it would be wonderful if you could recount your tales to me. Oh, that's adorable! And he even gives us the Lumodice. Or whatever this is. However you say that. And he also gives us a fish, but I hate fish, so you can take the fish, Kazuha, but I'll take the flower. That's adorable that they get stuff for us, though. I don't understand that. Why they get stuff for us. I mean, I do have Kazuha on my team, so I don't really need to look east. Because Kazuha is already here. Anyways, speaking of wishing, I don't think I'm going to be getting Venti because he has 7 days. Unless I get him within the next couple pulls, I'm probably not going to get Venti. Okay, so I think this stuff either refreshes tomorrow or it refreshes Wednesday. And if it refreshes Wednesday, then I guess I'm going to do a 10 pull off stream. Because there still is 7 days for it, so I believe I'd still have Monday left, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see, because that's probably going to be my last 10 pulls for this. Now, oh, I might actually be able to do a 10 pull with this. Because there's this event, I forgot that the event was here when I was planning on doing this event in the first place. Now, I absolutely hate this event because it reminds me a lot of the Abyss. And I tried my hardest on this, and the highest score I got was 8,000, and apparently you need 20,000 to get the, like, platinum or diamond or whatever it is. I feel like it's platinum since it's pink. Though I don't know. Maybe Paimon just dyed diamond pink. Yeah. So I absolutely hate this. Oh, but there's Venti and Nahida! Okay, what teams will we need Venti and Nahida on? Because I actually want all the Archons on my team, as well as a couple more characters that aren't Archons. But that's just because, I mean, Archons are cool in my opinion. Even though they did cause a bunch of death, other than Nahida. Nahida's perfectly fine, probably. But, I don't know, the Archons are just cool in my opinion. Now, I believe it's worse if you have the same characters equipped to each party, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright, so I actually don't know what... Ah, there we go. Alright. So, I could probably use Xiangling there. Do I want Kazuha or Lumine? I'm gonna do Kazuha. And this one... It's hard deciding all this. In my opinion, at least. I might make all the teams the same, actually. Now I'm gonna do no, or not Noelle. Why did I almost call Barbara Noelle? I'm gonna do Barbara for this team. And then what should I do for this team? I think I'm gonna do Xiangling for this team as well. Perfect. Yeah, I think it's worse if you have the exact same characters, but I don't really understand it, nor do I like this event all that much. Danger damage bonus, okay, so I need the EM. And then this one. And then I'll just do this. Yeah, I really don't like this event all that much. And I'm kind of wasting points there, but doesn't really matter. Those points don't mean much to me, considering all I'm really after during these events is the rewards. Because some people do actually like to do these events solely for, well, maybe not solely, but mainly for, like, the challenge of the event. Which is why Genshin does some of this. Oh, right, I forgot about this! It does more damage the closer to the enemy you are, I think, and then the more times you hit that.
Nice and spicy! The Temple of Wisdom! Brace yourselves! Think you can get away?
Now, it would be pretty amazing if I did get Venti, just because Venti and Kazuha's thing at the same time would be very nice. If I'm ever quiet during this, it's just because I can't talk normally when I'm battling things. Just because I'm focusing on too much at once.
Make yourselves at home. Hey! Eat this! At the frying pan! Time for takeoff.
Oh, nice! Alright, so I didn't actually know if you could get these Hydrodolans and Venti's burst. Apparently you can. Did not know that. And do this. Nice. As much as I hate this event, I'm a pro at it.
Temple of Wisdom. Brace yourself.
He is absolutely adorable.
Think you can get away? You're toast.
I think most, if not all the time, Venti auto targets towards the enemies so long as he's close enough. So that's mainly why I run away and don't turn back, and then just do his burst, like say if I was looking this way, instead of at the enemies. Oh, god dang it!
Adorn my night.
I was trying to press W, not Q!
That's
Crap. Water gun!
New punching bag.
Yahoo! Time for
Sadistic,
takeoff.
I'm gonna be honest.
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
That's
Yeah.
close enough.
Yeah.
And Venti's burst also
Here we go.
works very
New
well
punch
with
on
Vahita's
today.
skill. Just
Think
because
you
you
can
can
get
get
away?
all the enemies bunched into one.
Time to go. That's following up. New one with nature.
Okay, so I actually really like this.
punch.
Brace yourself.
I mean, it doesn't take much for me to like it, but still.
Clouds high. The birds call.
I wasn't going anywhere. What are you
Into
talking
the
about,
wind.
man?
Welcome here.
Yahoo! Time
Same
for
thing for you
takeoff.
guys.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Let the show begin.
Now, I both kind of remember and kind of don't remember what Nikita's burst does.
The wind knows. Dance with me.
No.
Think you can get away? Hey! Make yourselves at home.
And I think there's one more after this. Right? See, I wonder if this is ever, like, more difficult the more you do it or something. I haven't really noticed any difference.
I see everything.
You guys have to mention the same thing at the same time.
Fallen leaves. Adorn
Yes,
my
apparently
night.
they do.
One with
They
nature.
had to answer that question. Alright, bye.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Come on, let me
I'll
defeat these
protect
guys.
us.
Please, 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 please. Please. No! I wanted to defeat the big boss.
Let's get down to business.
I see everything. Think you can get away?
Now, I know these smaller guys can sometimes go
Clouds
into
high. The
Vengeance
birds
Burst.
call.
It kind of
Lucky
depends.
day.
The
Into the
bigger
wind.
guys, I completely forgot their names.
Let's get down
I
to
don't
business.
think they can
Make
go
yourselves
into
at home.
Vengeance Burst. I mean, they
Everyone
can
ready?
technically, but
Time for takeoff.
My lucky day.
Grow, grow, grow.
How's
Move it.
this?
Get them.
well, they can technically go into Vengeance Burst. They just won't be actually sucked in like normal smaller
Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
which makes sense. And I actually like that Genshin has that feature where some enemies are bigger, so obviously they would be sucked into
Think you can get away?
things like Venti's Vortex.
Stay
and
true.
stuff.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Was that close enough? I don't know how big or how small the AoE for this water gun thingy is.
I see everything. Out of the frying pan.
Come on, I need at least 8,000, I think.
One with wind and cloud.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves at home. Eat this. Nice and spicy.
Wind strider. Time to go.
Okay, that didn't hit you guys, but this definitely will. Now please get me to 800 points or 8,000 points. Yes, all right. I think I need 8,000 points for the type of
One
rewards
with
that
nature.
I'm trying to get.
Out of the frying pan. Think you can get away?
Yeah, see, like earlier I was showing Venti's Burst,
Wouldn't gliding
how
be
I always
faster?
run and then do Venti's
Let's
Burst,
play.
mainly just because his burst is always so far away.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Oh, I just realized that my characters were about to die. I got gold! Alright, what is this one? That's a lot of mechs. I don't like that. Mechs and then hilly trails. Now, I actually don't remember how to use Linny, but we're gonna do both of these guys as well. Because why not? I also really like Zhongli. I am curious what Nahida, or not Nahida's, Farina's playstyle is like though, because I think Farina is gonna be in the next banner. I don't know who she's with though. We'll have to check that. Though I do want to build Duvalet. I'm trying to build him as quick as possible, though obviously it's gonna be very slow. And I'm obviously not gonna get very many points from this. Yeah, I probably only need Xiangling. So I'm gonna take Barbara off these teams. And then swap her with Kazuha. That should be perfect. Oh, well, actually, I completely forgot that Linny was actually, Pyros, so maybe I will have Barbara on the team. Barbara, you get one last chance. Alright, pyro damage bonus. I don't know what all this matters and what all this means. I'm just gonna do random stuff. And then I'll do this one. Can I do that? No, not because it goes into the negatives. Alright. Well, that sucks. What, didn't it let me do that last round, though? Or did I not have the exact same characters? Because I remember having 30 extra. Alright, whatever. Fine, then. Oh, so you can do the thing without the buffs as well. That makes sense. I was wondering if it would let you do it without the buffs. Now, how does Linny's thing work again? I don't remember.
Another test. I will have order. Now disappear. A round of applause.
Oh, right. I forgot this is how his burst works, actually. I don't like his burst all that much.
Let's dance.
Another test. As one with wind and cloud. Order guide you. Stabilize. Step right up. Let's get this show on the road.
I say I don't like his burst, and then I accidentally do his burst. Well, I mean, his burst isn't that bad, I guess. Although he does do good physical
Now
damage.
disappear.
I'm surprised, because Genshin normally doesn't build their own characters that well. I'm genuinely surprised.
A round of applause.
I like that how he has the little blip tongues during his burst too. That's amazing. See, it might actually be harder because I think that's thinner.
I will have order. Gather. Fallen leaves. Adorn my.
I'll protect us.
My tactic for basically everything,
Let's get this show
spam
on the road.
everything. Most of the time it works.
This is order.
I should probably
Solidify.
actually wait till the enemies are grouped up first, but get off, please.
Step right up. Wind strike.
I keep thinking Kazuo has the second character in my team,
Come
but
on,
he's not.
we can do
I
it.
did not mean to do that. See, this is kind of like the minigame with,
Here comes the finale.
oh god, what was it? With the little instruments, because you have to time those almost perfectly. For at least some of the instruments. It's adorable, in my opinion.
Clouds.
And with Kazuo's Burst. Although Kazuo's Burst is actually very familiar.
Stabilize.
And
I will
Zhongli's
have
and the
order.
others technically are too.
Now disappear.
He's less familiar than Kazuha just because he's normally on my team.
Another test cell.
Let's dance.
That tingle?
Into the wind.
Oh no,
Fallen
there's
Adorn my night.
oh god, what's his name? Bran! I didn't realize Bran could actually fight you!
Step right
What?
up.
Bran
A
hurt
round
me!
of applause.
That's not fair. I like how he also kind of has music when he does his burst. too.
Solidify. This
That's
is
absolutely
order.
adorable. I need to get more points!
Clouds high. The
This
birds call.
isn't ending well. Which, I mean, most battle events don't normally end well with me, but still. Not turning out good.
Let's get this show on the road. Now
See,
disappear.
it's barely noticeable that he has music during his burst, but it's still really cute. Now, I do remember you.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
I wonder if you do the gun a set amount of times, then,
Here comes the finale.
does he not do damage there? I don't understand that, but I wonder if the gun does a set amount of extra
Adorn my
damage
I will
than
have order.
you normally get.
Solidify.
I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. Because I desperately need it. The enemy!
Let the show begin.
I'm not gonna be able to defeat him. Dang it. Alright, now these ones are just the Hilly Trolls and the Lava Troll. That should be much easier than the other ones.
Stabilize. This is order.
Clearly.
As one with wind and cloud.
I'll protect us.
Step right up.
Haley Trolls are much weaker.
Let's get this show on the road.
You know, that actually makes sense that the Haley Trolls would be weaker than the mechs. If that's what they're called. I don't really know what they're called. I don't even know what some things in a Zoomer are called. Dang it. Man, those Haley Trolls just going. I wonder if I can walk off the edge. That'd be fun.
Clouds high. The birds call. Now disappear. A round of applause.
Could hardly see that.
Let the show begin.
Oh, this lava troll is gonna freeze me with Barbara's skill, actually. Oh, crap.
I will have
Or
order.
not, I guess.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Shumway just says no thank you.
Step right up.
Oh no,
get
I
this
need
show on the
8,000
road.
points. Oh, crap. Wait, can I attack to end when he's burst? Wait. Wait, I gotta see that.
Go,
When you get your burst, please.
This is order.
Lenny, please.
Now
Thank you.
disappear. A round of applause.
No, maybe that was just coincidence. I don't know.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
I'll protect us.
Order
I wonder
guide
if he should get his little hat, or Cat in the Hat,
Solidify.
Step right up.
in like the suction
Let's
burst,
get
like
this show on the
Ventus
road.
and Cosmos. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Come on, yes! Oh, I still didn't get 8,000 points though. Oh, do I need 8,000 points for the rewards I want to get? I gotta check that. Because I hate these kind of events, but I'm very stubborn when it comes to them. Let me check that. There is overflowing mastery, which I will do later, just because you do more book events, or you do more book domains, and then it'll also give you more. I think it says that like the wisdom of the land has been concentrated with domains of late. Use the power of the original resin to cause the silver tree to bloom and receive its noble instruction. Ah, crap! I always forget that it's original resin that you need. Do I have? Oh, crap. Well, I don't have original resin. If that's enough. Right, what did I need? Oh! Do I want to try that again? I want to try that again. I want to do this. I nearly turns running in place. Alright, I am going to try this again because I'm very stubborn. And then instead of having a buff module for this, maybe I should do... that. And then just ignore the hilly trolls as ones. Yeah, because then I'll still have 20 left. Alright, let's try that instead. Now I gotta be hyper focused. Maybe I should also do a Zhongli scale
Stabilize.
before. That'd probably be smarter.
Another test subject.
Oops.
Suffocate.
Not me to do that. Yeah, it might be smaller. I honestly can't tell.
Another
Now
test
disappear.
subject.
Let's dance.
That tingle?
As one with wind and cloud.
I will have order.
Don't know if there were any enemies by me. There weren't,
Gather.
of course.
A round of applause.
Didn't actually mean to do Lenny's burst, but alright. Come on, here you go.
Wind strike.
Hi.
This is order.
Man, these guys are violent. Alright, so the gun does have a large, pretty large AoE.
Fallen leaves.
So I
Adorn my
need at
night.
least 8 or
Step
2,000
right up.
for each,
Here
right?
comes the finale.
Or maybe a little more than 2,000 for each?
Order guide you. Gather.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Maybe I can get more with the helicopter.
And voila! A round of applause!
This is order. Stabilize.
Come on.
Now disappear. Let's get this show on the road.
Oh wait, I can press E if I want to exit his burst. Wait.
Adorn my...
Let the show begin.
I just looked down and saw that. We do the gun. So I'll do a bunch more than I'm doing currently. Nice.
And voila! Here.
Alright, I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. Alright, I gotta test Lenny's burst, actually. If you can, like, actually exit it. Because I didn't realize you could do that, if you can do that.
Solidify.
After this, of course.
Step right up.
Oops.
Another test subject. That tingle.
A round of applause.
You can exit his burst!
Wind strike.
Alright,
Wind and cloud.
so that's new knowledge.
This is order.
I don't want to fight Brand, though. I don't want to fight Brand.
Now
Give me
disappear.
tickets. I have
Another
to check
test
with
subject.
Brand to see if I have good luck. If I am able to wish for Venti during this stream.
Order guide you.
Whoops.
Another test subject.
Forgot that was actually going to
tingle.
kill the enemies instantly.
Here comes the finale.
See, I wonder where the Brand robots actually are because I didn't realize you could fight Brand.
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
This is order.
Oh, I need so many more points, don't I?
Stabilize.
And voila!
Come on, get him.
Let's get this
Go,
show on the
Lenny!
road.
Go! I wonder if it's faster too, actually.
Order guide you.
Have those roots.
One
There we
with
go.
wind and cloud.
Let's dance.
Come on, let me do the
Step
stuff.
right up.
There we go.
Wind strike.
I'm hardly even paying attention to the screen. I'm mainly just looking at my characters.
A round of applause.
Oh, come on. Let me get...
I
I'm
will
forgetting
have...
that you can exit his burst. Come on, I needed 6,000 so that I could get 2,000 this round. Oh, I'm gonna have to really push hard during this round. Alright.
Gather.
Huh?
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds. And voila!
I'll protect us.
Order guide you.
Here comes the finale. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
No, I forgot that they could fight me.
Into the wind.
Oh no. I just do Barbara's thing
Step
by
right up.
instinct.
Let's get this show on the road.
I will have order.
Alright, I do like that you can actually cut the
Solidify.
first though.
Clouds high. The birds.
Just so I don't have to wait that long. I hope I can get this lava troll in the air. I didn't realize he was jumping. Can I? Yes! That is perfect.
Now
Can I get
disappear.
8,000?
A round of applause.
This is order. Stabilize.
As one with wind and cloud.
I like that the creatures don't actually move when you're doing this gun. Just like, hold on, let me heal you for a second.
Step right up. Here
And they
comes
just
the
accept
finale.
it.
Order guide you.
Maybe
Solidify.
I need to do Lenny's stuff in a certain
Wind
order with
strike.
certain people
Clouds
or
high.
something like that, but I don't know. Oh, come on, I am so close. Please!
Get this show
Please,
on the
I
road.
need 50 more.
And voila.
Yes! Alright,
I will
please
have
tell me
order.
I only needed 8,000 and not like 8,300 or some crap. Oops. I'm so nervous, I failed that!
Ready, steady,
No! So mad if that screws me over.
As one with wind and
Oh, I like where it ended. Yes! Thank God. Alright, let's see what's over here. Where are the trial characters? Ooh! Now that's who I was hoping for. Now hopefully it actually does... See, I think it will do the trial character, so the already built character instead of my character, which is actually really nice that it does that. I hope it does that. And then... Could probably just do my normal characters after that. Berbera and then Xiangling. Actually, let me do Xiangling first, just because last time I was pretty confused. I don't know if Xiangling normally is 4 on my team or 3 on my team, but I'm going with this just in case. Now, which teams have the tankiest enemies? Oh, I'm still doing Kazuha's Burst! Probably the first one and the third one. Alright. Just to make sure, because I know this is probably gonna end out like the last one, where I'm not gonna have that many points. So, let me do... Hydra-related reactions. And then obviously I'll have 20 left, but I can't do anything with that 20, because you can't like split that in half or something. I mean, it wouldn't be that much, but it still beats something if you could split it in half. But, regretfully, you can't. Alright, let's see how this team is gonna work, because I actually need to experiment with teams and Nouvellette once I build Nouvellette.
Want to take my hammer?
let's dance.
Stun that guy.
adorn.
Settle down. The tides beckon. Want to take my hammer? Want to taste of my hammer? Suffocate!
Wind straddle.
He just stun the shovel
One
guy
with wind
just
and
because
cloud.
he can stun me sometimes, and it's not fun when he does that. Come on. Yeah, it is bigger and smaller. Okay, so maybe it depends on round, maybe it depends on like, the level and stuff.
Be sanctified.
I totally didn't forget how to use Nouvellette at all.
Come on, we can do it.
Didn't mean to do that, I meant to do Xiangling's.
You're toast.
Wind straddle.
Heck, this enemy kind of
Adorn my
worked the same. They both kick at me.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, I might have actually forgotten how to use Nouvellette since I haven't used Nouvellette since its trial. Not the trial,
clouds high. The birds
Get them.
suck in those little orbs that Nouvellette
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Can't see where the enemies are, so I'm just gonna spam.
adorn my night. Wind straddle.
At the frying pan.
Oh wait, I got 3,000 during this round. All right, well I might be able to get 8,000.
You're toast.
Nice. I really hope that's because of Nouvellette, because I completely forgot how to use Nouvellette.
Good job.
Alright, what enemies? Is it the fungi this round?
Get
Yes.
them. Eat this.
as one with wind
It's
and cloud.
often the
Let the
weaker
show
enemies
begin.
before the stronger enemies, so maybe a few rounds of these guys. Oh man, I like how quickly they went down. Probably shouldn't use the gun on these little guys, but I'm gonna anyways. Not like I can cancel it.
Fallen leaves adorn my.
Out of the frying pan.
Bow your head.
Come on, where are the bigger guys? Oh, so Kazuha's thing can pull in the orbs. Alright, that's gonna be nice. So I might definitely want Kazuha and Nubilet on the same team. And then maybe some support characters. Alright, so it's the fun guy and the water.
Clouds high. The birds.
I'll protect
Gonna
us.
last long?
The tides beckon.
Ooh, I like that there was that sword there, though that might have been because of the weapon that he's using. I'm so sorry if me doing that is trippy, but it works.
Settle down.
Man, I'm gonna keep raving about how cool Nubilet is because he is amazing. His voice
Let
lines,
the
his...
mighty be humbled.
He was just shot in the back, but still, he's so insanely cool. I wonder if he can only collect a certain amount of orbs each time. Ooh, that one sucked. But I'm gonna get 8,000 points regardless, so that doesn't matter. Cause I got Nubilet and I can actually play as him. Yes!
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
And then this round is the mechs?
That's
No, it's the Sumeru enemies.
Wind striking. Clouds high. The birds call.
I don't know why I thought these guys were mechs.
Time to go.
Silence. The tides beckon.
I like how they all talk at the same time and then Nubilet just says silence. Same, Nubilet.
As one with wind and cloud.
Settle down.
New punching.
Oh yeah, Kazuha and Nubilet are gonna work good together.
Nice and spicy. Hey,
Okay, so it might depend on round or level, or whatever you want to call it. Because I noticed that these bars are actually much bigger than they were last time. They're also much farther from the center, but that doesn't necessarily matter.
Silence. Be sanctified.
I think that's basically how you use Nita's skill as well. You just have to do that a bunch of times.
Clouds high. The birds call.
And it does work, actually. Maybe not as effective
oversight
as
on my-
actually
Settle down.
like targeting one enemy at a time, but it's still effective.
The tides beckon.
Alright, so well, I'm definitely getting much more than more than 8,000.
Adorn my night.
8,000. Alright, that's pretty nice. And then was this the last round? Or the next one?
out of the frying pan.
Be sanctified.
Woo! And with Nubilet! Yes! Alright, now it also makes sense that he glows too, because obviously, Hydro Dragon. See, I like when I see that the Hilly Turtles are there because they're what I like to call soft enemies. They go down pretty quickly. Now, I actually forgot how Risley and Shenhe worked. But I think I'm gonna put them on my team anyways. Risley, Shenhe, Kazuha, and then maybe Xiangling. I don't know if I'll need Barbara, but it would be a danger to have Barbara just because there's 2 cryo characters as well. And then I'll do that for every team just because I'm lazy. Why not? Because I want to test out Risley and Shenhe. Cryo damage bonus for each? And then... which are the tankiest enemies? That one does have the Thunder Helm Lava Churl and the Crackling Axe Mita Churl, but I think I'd say it's the second one and the third one. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna do the true damage one. I don't necessarily remember how the true damage works, but I think it's something with like physical attacks and something. I don't know. I forgot how Risley worked as well, but this is experimentation. Blah, blah.
Boba, get them! You're toast!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
You guys are not taking
Obey!
What about Risley? Alright. So he does equip
Unleash! Into the wind.
cryo to his weapon, and he also takes HP, unless that was just me getting hit by
Get
it.
a little chilly.
Ooh, right. I forgot about that.
Let's begin.
By ordinance divine.
Oh yeah, this round is going to suck. I thought the Helitrons were gonna be easy. What was that shit?
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Nice and spicy. Hey, yeah!
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Nice pun. We're not even gonna let you get your shield up, Lava Churl. No, thank you.
Obey!
Do
your master's bidding.
Just because Shenhe is targeting the Mita Churl.
Boba,
Thanks,
get them!
Shenhe.
Get a little chilly. A moment, please.
What with the puns?
Eat this!
I mean, I'm not complaining and all, but
Out of the frying pan, into
come
the fire!
on. Let me at least get a little more than 2,000, please. I mean, I already do have a little more than 2,000, but let me get a little more than what I have now. I beg. Oh, Risley's gonna die.
Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Is that because he's self-sacrificial? Or
The birds call.
what does Risley do exactly? I don't even remember. I hope that wasn't Risley actually getting damage taken from him.
Nice and spicy!
Jesus Christ. What? That would be nice.
As
Stop
one with
backing
wind and
off. I
cloud.
don't like the enemies that back off.
Obey!
Run away now.
Over here.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Does he like throw his gauntlet?
Manifest!
Oh yeah, I might not get 8,000 this round.
Another job.
Do your master's bidding!
Wind strike. Clouds high.
Did you say do your master's bidding as in you doing your master's bidding? Or someone else doing their own master's bidding?
Have a safe trip.
Ooh, damage. I probably didn't need to do this since there's like one enemy, maybe two. There's two.
Unleash! Boba, get them!
These new Fatui ladies actually do scare me.
Adorn my night.
Cryo incarnate! In your
Please,
dreams!
can I get at least
Obey.
5,000?
A moment.
I beg!
Get a little chilly.
I am paying attention to nothing and everything at the same time. Stop talking at the same time. That's really creepy.
As one with wind and cloud.
Alright, I got 5,000. That's all I need for this round.
Do your
Not gonna
master's
stop
bidding!
battling,
Have a
but
safe trip.
whatever.
Run away now.
Okay, I like the damage that Risley does, though. I don't know if it's because of how he's built or because I'm actually doing something correct, but I ain't complaining. Ooh, I am complaining about that, though. 6,000? 6,000! Yes!
It's gonna get a little chilly.
Okay, so I think this gauntlet is like in the air first. And then he like puts his gauntlet on mid-air? Is that how that works? I don't know, I'll have to check that off stream, but it's really cool.
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Another test zone.
Into the wind. Falling leaves.
The treasure portals are actually really seductive.
Unleash.
It's really cool.
A little taste. Let's begin.
Another test zone.
Stop talking at the same time. The treasure hoarders themselves really like to talk at the same time as their friends. It's really creepy.
Into the fire. Hey.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and
You don't
cloud.
have to tank your enemies. You
Obey.
don't have to tank your
My
enemies.
ordinance
You're still
divine.
weaker enemies.
A moment, please.
Man, I'm surprised you mentioned nothing about Tian.
Get a little chilly.
His burst or his skill. Unless I just haven't noticed it. Maybe he leaves tea time as a personal matter. And he
Nice
just
and
really wants to invite everybody to tea. Man does like his tea.
Falling leaves.
Adorn my night.
Let's begin.
Personally, I don't like hot tea
Stay
that
cool
much,
and
but
face your guilt.
cold Lipton tea isn't that bad. Dang it. No! Oh, crap. That's
Manifest.
Oh, but I did get 8,000, so I'm
Another
not
test
Do
zone.
your master's bidding. Boba.
And they even have to do their damaged voice line at the same
Okay.
time.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Unless that was,
With nature.
if that was their damaged voice line. I don't know if it was.
A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
What do you mean by have a safe trip?
Unleash.
Also, I noticed stars in
Cryo-incarnate.
his burst, like when I switch over to New Roulette, it like shows stars around him. Dang it.
Another test zone.
I saw the stars around Rising. I wonder if that's like a
Nice and spicy.
if that's a new thing for special characters, or if that's like a Fontanian character thing, because I think I saw Lumine do that as well. Though I don't know. I got all of it! Well, I mean, not all of it, but I am not gonna be able to get 2,000 no matter how hard I try. Even if I put it on the easiest difficulty, I'm not gonna be able to get 2,000. No way. Collect all this, and then let's see if I can actually wish for Venti. Hope I can. Right, so I think I'm at like 40 or 50 pity? I'll have to count in a second. What is this? That was the commissions. That's also Prima Gems. I like that. Do I need those Prima Gems right now? I don't. Nice. So I can collect those off stream. Now I'm going to wish for Venti. I probably have no chance of getting him, but here's the hoping. Defeat Thunder on Lava Troll while it's in enhanced state. I've never done that before. Maybe the enhanced state just goes down too quickly. Oh yeah, you might also notice this is at 42%. That's just because I was regretfully doing TCG during the weekend, which I absolutely hated, but I mainly did it just for the achievements. And wow, do I hate it, Genius Invocation TCG. I mean, as soon as I'm done with all those achievements, I'm probably never gonna touch the game. Unless there's like some sort of event that does give you Prima Gems. Maybe. Oh, I'm actually curious. Because I have seen the backgrounds of these change. I wonder if it actually changes if you're like in the water. Can you switch different characters when you're in the water? I like the sounds that it makes too. No, that's not any different. That is actually really cool about the sounds, though. Okay, I'm gonna have just Lumina there.
There's still a long road ahead.
There is Lumine, and I feel so bad for her because her only... I mean, she has a lot of good friends, but her only true friend, I want to say, is Paimon. I mean, there are suspicions that Paimon could, like, betray us, but as I've said multiple times, I'm gonna believe in Paimon until the very end. Because I feel like there's gonna be an ending where Aether is gonna, like, trick us into thinking we have to choose either him or Paimon's life to save, and then that's gonna be, like, a really difficult decision for me, because, like, your sibling, who might not even be your sibling, or your best friend who has been with you trying to search for your sibling, even though she gets nothing in return. Well, I mean, almost nothing in return. She does get free food, technically speaking, but still. Right, I'm going to do that. And then... let me drink the holy water, just in case. Because why not? Betty, please! Please! I beg of you! Please, 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 please! Yes! Oh, please tell me I'm on 50-50, please! Toma, are you even on the banner? Okay. My heart is racing so quickly right now. I don't know if I won 50-50, and I've gotten really bad luck on this account. My heart is racing so fast. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes, actually, because it's more suspenseful, because I did get Nuvolette last time when I lost 50-50 before him, so this is a 50-50. I don't know if I'm gonna get Venti or not. Alright. Do I have to click? There we go. Please! Yes! It's Venti! Yes! I didn't actually know if I'd get Venti, but I get Venti! Yes! And then Dory! Yes! Alright, I gotta see what 50, or, what pity I got him at. Yes! I didn't know if I'd actually get Venti! Oh, that's amazing! I'm so happy about that because... I'm genuinely really happy about that. Just because the Venti hasn't had a rerun banner in forever. I don't remember the last time, but... man, it has been it forever. Right. I think I had like 42, 43 pity or something. Alright, so that's not bad. That's technically early pity. Thank you, Venti. I really appreciate that. Yes! Alright, it might have been the Venti statue, actually. Yes! No! The Archon of Freedom, and yet he's maybe a little too carefree? I don't know. But then, once you unlock more about him, he can actually tell you what he thinks about all the other Archons. Boomer, obviously, is, what's her name? Nahida. Why did I forget Nahida's name? How dare I? His one about Morax is actually pretty funny. And all the other Archons ones about Venti are pretty funny, because they mainly just say the most common word I think they say is drunkard, which isn't really off. Man, no! I got Venti! Alright, oh, yes! Alright, so I think Venti's best weapon is actually the stringless. What does Venti build on, actually? If anything. Because I haven't really researched into him that well, even though I do have him on my trophy account. I should actually show my trophy account sometimes. Performs up to 6 consecutive shots with a bow. Performs a more precise aim shot with increased damage. Right, that's normal. Stormite comes into contact with that, it will deal additional element of damage of that type. Alright, no, so Venti is basically just what I thought. I mean, he'd be a support in my opinion, but he's still really nice, and he's gonna be really nice if I can put him on a successful team with Kazuha and Nuvolette. And then I think I just need one more character, which maybe flew me in, I don't know. But, yay, I got 50! Woo! I'm actually happy about that. And then I did get cons for Dory and Toma. Was Dory and Toma actually on the banner? Gotta check that. Second con for Toma. Mr. Maid. Oh, they are on the banner. Alright. Nice. Right, so we're gonna leave this team for later. And what my original... Oh, right! I forgot that they had animations in this. Alright, so that is really cool. Oh, I love this! Alright, what is he gonna say? Because I haven't looked on my trophy account in probably months. Oh. See, this actually reminds me that Venti is in fact not human.
Ready for a rehearsal?
I mean, I remember his voice lines and stuff, but this reminds me that he is in fact not human, and he is indeed an Archon. Because you sometimes forget that, because just how strange he is, especially compared to all the other Archons, especially compared to even Farina. Because Farina's strange, but... Well, no, I'd say she's actually in the same category as Venti, if not stranger than Venti, just because... I don't know, she seems a little derpy almost for an Archon? I don't know, it's really strange. But I did want to unlock part of a character's quest here, and then I think we might do her quest later. If I have time on the stream, I'll do it on the stream. But I'm actually going to do Ganyu's story quest after this, just because her story quest is one of them that I've unlocked before, which I hate. Because if you just like go near the area, then it'll just auto play the quest, and that's gonna suck. Because then I'll have to explain more and less screen time, basically. Now, as much as I hate TCG, I do want to level up in it. And I need to unlock this lady's quest and talk to her before I do TCG, because I knew as soon as I talked to her, she would immediately target the quest instead. Hi, Lon. See, she actually has an Unseen Razor commission as well. Oh, you're here. I can see you've been quite on a few adventures recently. As it happens, I do have some matters that require an experienced adventuring hand to resolve. I'm not going to resolve it today. I don't know why you think I'm your maid. I mean, you're an adventurer, Lon. If you're interested, go to Tian. Is that how to say it? Oh. I've delegated the task of distributing commissions to her. What about you? Me? Nothing comes up that interests me so far. And at a time like this, the Adventurers Guild needs someone to hold the fort. Aha. Yeah, and that someone to hold the fort isn't, you know, Catherine? The boss lady? Well, probably the boss lady. Alright then, if you'd like to take this task on, go look for Tian. She needs to grow up sometime anyway. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like any spoilers to any like. See, I do these world quests on stream just because I know there could be some side lore as well. And I just want to make sure I get all the lore on this account for both me and other viewers. Is there anything else? Have you found that sword of yours? Because apparently she's looking for a sword that's called a razor? Huh? To think you still remember that. Unfortunately, no. I still don't have the foggiest idea where it might be. It seems I'm still at square one, waiting for things to happen. Can I talk to you if you have the TCG thing? If anything related to that matter crops up, I might come looking for you. When that happens, I'll be counting on you. You probably shouldn't be. I don't know why a lot of people count on me. Can I talk to you when it comes to TCG? Because I want to do that off stream. Well, I don't want to, but I need to. Just for the achievements. Am I supposed to do the quest? Ah, crap. Well, I guess... Why do you have to do the quest when... See, I understand that kind of, because I think at the end of the quest you're supposed to, like, report back to Lon and say what happened. But... that's still annoying that you have to do that. Just because it'll take a while for that to happen. Alright, what was the quest? I think it was this one? Yes. Alon's direction, Tian of the Adventurers Guild is put in charge of distributing commissions, but she has no idea what sort of commissions she should be giving out to adventurers. So, she's a commission giver, basically? I mean, Catherine's my commission giver. I don't know what this Tian is doing. However you say your name.
Add Astra.
I'm gonna just collect that now since I'm here anyways. Do the usual characters just because I'm too lazy to do any other characters, and it doesn't really matter what characters you do, other than the characters that have something like this. Wait, I'm actually curious about something. No, okay. So I thought that Nouvelette would have had something in accordance to Fontaine, but that makes sense because he called himself an outsider, even though, you know, I feel like he shouldn't be called an outsider because he is the Fontaine dragon, but whatever. Does that little triangle mean that she's quest locked, or does that mean that... I don't know. I'll do that later. Well, I'll do the quest now. God, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going insane. Alright, so what does this DNTN need help with exactly? I'm not a distributor. I'm a commission doer, I guess. DNTN! Why are you staring at the wall? That's weird. Are you an adventurer? Are you here to accept commissions? Man, you seem... I don't want to be rude, but you seem a little too shy to hand out commissions. Please, wait a moment. Let me see what we have here. Speed glider, outdoor survival experience guide, free climbing instructor wanted, free climbing instructor? That ain't no commission. Doesn't sound like the Adventurers Guild. I know, and Lon says so too. But all the adventures I've read about in books were something like this. Then why are they commissioned in the first place when they're not commissions? If I don't give out these commissions, what should I give out then? Yeah, something like beat up monsters? Help save a cat? I don't know. Isn't that dangerous? You're literally adventurers. I feel like this lady shouldn't be in the Adventurers Guild if she's that shy. I mean, there are a lot of them around Leisha, and they are a threat to passersby, which is why adventurers should get rid of them. But normal people don't stand a chance against them. They might even get hurt. Adventurers are anything but ordinary, I'm gonna be honest. I've met quite a few quirky adventurers, one being in the chasm, and she got herself lost. Actually, I don't know if she was ever found. They never did do an update quest for her. Is that so? Well then, I'll let you handle it. I'll discuss your payment with Lan later. I wasn't expecting to do a commission. Man, I don't like this lady. I mean, no offense to her, but she's too shy to be an adventurer, I feel like. Am I gonna meet up some Stonehide lava troll or something? I wonder if there was ever a hydro lava troll. I mean, that wouldn't really make sense, but I feel like there would be all element lava troll. Except maybe Animo or Dendro, right? Speaking of Animo, I'm gonna ignore that. Thinks it can shoot bullets at me. Leave me alone! Please, I'm trying to fight these enemies, the enemies that actually matter. The enemies that are annoying, and I didn't sign up for this. Although if I am getting rewards...
The wind knows me.
Can't even get your drops? I can't even get your guys' drops. Man, I hate commissions when you can't get the creatures' drops. This isn't a real commission! You can't get the creatures' drops! There you are. I knew there was someone shooting at me. You shoot the barrel, actually? Can you shoot your friend? Don't shoot me. Alright. No, it does nothing. Why does it do nothing?
Into the wind.
It does nothing except hurt me and hurt the hillies.
Let's dip.
Oh, yeah, I knew that I was going to be fighting the lava troll. At least it's just him.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Get them! Eat this! Be gone!
Do all the bursts for the lava troll. I mainly do all the bursts just for, like, tankier enemies.
Nice and spicy.
Tankier enemies and generally bigger enemies. Just because bigger enemies are generally tankier. There we go. Man, I don't even get his drops. I'm mad about that. What do adventurers do again? They fight enemies. They adventure. They map out things. They do a lot of things, but I don't think they do what you did, especially not for free. Did she write out those commissions? I'm so confused with this. Is there like a requirement to be an adventurer in the Adventurers Guild? If so, how does she pass the requirement? You're back already? Have you completed the commission? Yep. That's really impressive. I've defeated gods, lady. I don't think a lava troll and a couple hilly trolls are going to be much a threat to me. I went back to the guild to reorganize our commissions based on the one I gave you. Good! There was a whole mountain of commissions related to defeating monsters, so adventurers are supposed to do this sort of thing all the time. Well, at least similar, yeah. But other than monsters, there have been reports saying that treasure hoarders have been seen along the roads. Yeah, fight the treasure hoarders, fight the monsters. Don't make me do the treasure hoarders too. Is this really also something the Adventurers Guild should do? It feels like it falls under the job scope of the Melolith. I mean, it's just like how sisters from the Mondstadt Church can arrest people. You can know multiple things. Huh? Adventurers can really do anything, it seems. Why did you join the Adventurers Guild if you knew nothing about this? Did you not read the Adventurers Guild handbook? Unless in the Adventurers Guild handbook they don't have anything about like what the commissions would entail per se, that you can do softer commissions like rescuing a cat or training someone how to do something. Well then, I will prepare adequate commission for you, so please take this commission too. Oh, come on! Compensation for you. What? Another one already? Haven't we gotten our... There will be further compensation. Oh, there better be. I've already discussed it with Lon. Blah. So, as long as you can complete the next commission, you'll receive further payment. I'm not gonna keep doing commissions for you, lady. I'll be counting on you then. Why don't you do this? You're an adventurer. Well, I mean, you are called a recruiter specifically, but I feel like you should be in the actual Adventurers Guild if you're gonna be the Adventurers Guild recruiter. I mean, you are, but you're not if you know nothing about the commissions. Unless you're just really that new. Well, that's 2 commissions down. Don't make me do 4. I technically already did 4. The secret method Lon taught me to get adventurers to take commissions gladly really works. No, I think Lumine's just a really nice character. Lumine and Paimon. Also, yes, bribery does work. If it has primogems. Whatever. If I'm fighting treasure hoarders, then it shouldn't be that much of a deal. Treasure hoarders aren't that tanky either. Although, I do wish they would drop their drops just because it had like a little more rewards for my efforts, considering I'm trying to play a game that I don't even like. Genius Invocation TCG. It sucks. Absolutely hate it, but I'm doing it solely for the primogems and solely for other characters that I can get in the future. Hopefully the Archons too, like Fenty.
Let the show be.
Though I do like its ranking. It's aiding me a lot.
The wind knows me.
More enemies? Where? Oh, hi.
Race you!
You have to come from so far away.
Another test subject.
Not tanky in the slightest.
Time
Soft
to go.
like butter. See, that's why I actually... Dang it, I wanted to show it. That's why I actually like Dendro Slimes during the rain, just because it constantly makes the little Dendro heart appear. But now I won't do it, of course.
One with nature.
Dang it. Okay, well, since you don't have your flower, I'm just gonna defeat you like this. Man's naked without his flower. He looks too weird without his flower. I mean, I know the point of the Dendro Slime is to defeat the flower and then defeat him, but I mainly do it all in one go. Alright, this should be the end of the quest as well, so that I should get to play TCG with Lon as well. So long as she doesn't have another quest, I really hope she doesn't have another quest. Why does... Hold on. Why does the gold thing skip this middle area? Are you technically not supposed to step on that? And, you know, be respectful of the stone? How does that make any sense? Alright, recruiter lady, I've done your thing. Wow, so this is the strength in adventure. See, you really aren't an adventurer, you're just wearing the Adventurers Guild stuff, claiming you're an adventurer. Well, if you don't mind, could you answer some of my questions about adventures and commissions? Lady! Go ask Lon! Other than defeating monsters, what other commissions do adventurers take? Defeating monsters. Fix card and houses, pick flowers and catch fish, send take out and play with children. We do all these! Whoa, doesn't that just mean you adventurers do everything? I never knew. How have you never known when you're in the Adventurers Guild? This makes no sense! Thank you. I'll make note of it for sure. Ah yes, right. This is your repayment. Please take it. Yes, I'm going to take it gladly. It's as generous as it can be, you know. It better be. Next time you're here to take commissions from me, I'll make sure to give you the best ones. The best commissions or the best rewards? Because I hope it's a little bit of both. Because the best commissions kind of hints at the best rewards. Although, I really don't want to be doing 6 commissions a day. Even though I didn't technically do the normal 4 commissions today, it's still technically 6. Oh my god, she has another quest. Lon! I hate you! It seems like nobody can get to the bottom of it. The bottom of your unseen razor, you're looking for a sword, lady. You're an adventurer. You should have a sword. The clue. Perhaps rumor is better word. A rumor about treasure. There's treasure all over Teyvat, and yet you're looking for this one treasure specifically. Why? Oh, Lana's actually a branch master. I didn't actually know that. So is she in, like, Cyrus's position then? Oh. There's an adventurer who said that he found a clue to treasure in the vicinity of Tianshu Valley. But he tried everything and simply could not locate the treasure. Then the treasure's probably not there? In the end, he gave up looking and reported to the Adventurers Guild instead. And now the guild is offering a reward for anyone able to solve this mysterious so-called clue. Okay, but what if the treasure's not even there? Any adventurer who wants to give it a go can follow the clue and see where it takes them. If they solve the riddle and find the treasure, the guild will offer a reward. So I can take the treasure and the reward? So far, nobody has found even a trace of the treasure. And if I find it, I get to keep it? Well, like it says in the adventurers code, finders keepers. Nice! Adventurers code, finders keepers. I love that. All the guild wants out of it is experience in solving riddles like this. That is the most important thing for adventurers. So you want me to solve it, and then you want me to tell you how I solved it? Man, are you guys gonna feel like idiots, and man, am I gonna feel like an idiot if I can't solve it. Is this some, like, Sumeru puzzle or something? Fontaine puzzle? Or, I don't know. If you're really interested, there's no harm in giving it a go. I mean, I just want to play TCG with you, man. I'll mark the location mentioned in the clue on the map for you, then you can go take a look. Can I play TCG with you? I believe that for adventurers, experience is more important than wealth. Don't forget that for most of the problems you encounter when adventuring, money is useless. I mean, money is pretty useful when it comes to, like, surviving and stuff. But alright then, I guess you're not gonna give me stuff. Where is it? Tianshu Treasure Trail? Defeat all opponents. Lawn of the Adventurers. Leeway Harbor Adventurers Guild seems troubled by something. Oh, this is the quest where you get the paramedic transformer. I was wondering where this was. I thought you got this with the reputation. I'll show how this works later. Alright, so I might actually want to do it, because it might not take that long. I hope. Better not take that long. Lon, I swear to God. Why can't you do this yourself? So many monsters. Don't think the treasure's here. I mean, there was a ghost child, or not a ghost child, but child that didn't really seem like a child up here.
Windblade.
Ah, yes, difficult enemies. I wonder where the treasure is. X marks the spot. I like how they have the circle all around it, and then they also have the X. So you didn't even have to guess where it is. Ooh, there is more weasel, though. I'm gonna take you. I think your goal of the Mora Weasel is just to defeat it immediately? Is that right? I don't know. I like to defeat enemies immediately, even though I don't like to defeat it, because it's kind of sad sometimes, but, I mean, it gets you Mora for just 2 taps of a button. Alright, now this treasure is actually by a Fatui Pyro agent. Can I just dig up the treasure and take it? And then leave? I'd like to do that. I wonder if it'll let me do that. I wonder why the Fatui are even in this area. This has nothing to do with the Leeway quest, I don't think. The Leeway Archon quest. Maybe they're investigating some special gadget here or something? I don't know. Fatui are really weird. And that guy's totally gonna notice me. What if I... Ooh, this is what it's pointing me to. Please don't notice me. Let's take a look around. I wonder what it is. Is this a piece of paper? No, Paimon, it's not. What's written on it? Let's have a look. A giant tree flourishing and lush. Within it holds precious stash. That doesn't even rhyme. Right in the middle, follow the road. Seek and riches shall be bestowed. Now that's a little better. With so many steps to climb for good measure, descend and you shall find the hidden treasure. What? Seems like it's saying that we have to look for treasure beneath a especially large tree in the middle of a path and below a flight of stairs. I might know where that is. Oh wait, maybe that's over here. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this Fatui guy. No, thank you. Below a flight of stairs. This is gonna lead me to the Rune Guard. Oh man, do I actually have to go to the Rune Guard?
Into the wind.
What is this? Man, the Adventurers Guild couldn't get this? It was so plainly obvious. How could they not get this? They're idiots. Maybe it's not over there. It's over here. Is there anything over here? Ooh, there is.
One with nature.
Now, is there multiple chests?
Brings a
Ooh.
smile to my face.
It brings a smile to my face, too, because it gives me Primogems.
Wind Strider.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you enemies, and I know there's probably citizens up here, too. But I am getting free,
Time to go.
free chests, so I'm not complaining at all. And I wish I could get that fish. Won't get the fishy. I'm gonna ignore you guys, because you guys do not matter in the slightest. Where is this treasure? Here. I'm just gonna get this. Bye. Did I get everything? Yes. No, thank you. Guys pointing his gun at me. Go. All right, Lon. I got whatever the strange box is inside another strange box that appeared out of the ground as soon as I dug it up. You find anything? I found a box! What's this? I've never seen anything like it. Where'd you find it? Oh, wait, is it the paramedic transformer? Parametric transformer? I don't know what it is. Near Dunya Ruins. It wasn't that hard to find. Man, you guys are not adventurers. Dunya Ruins? What's such an item be doing there? Thank you for getting to the bottom of this for us. As per the adventurer's code, this item is all yours now, along with your reward, of course. Oh, so I just had to show it to her. Nice! I'll arrange for someone to head over to Dunya Ruins and conduct a more thorough search. So strange. The Dunya Ruins area has been combed countless times. How did we miss this? I honestly have no ideas. No ideas. I have no idea. Alright. Now, as you can basically see, the parametric, alright, parametric transformer, why does it say one? There's only one parametric transformer. Whatever. Can transmute materials placed within and convert them into some other material. You can utilize its properties to dispose of unwanted inventory. The type of items obtained in the process seems to depend on the materials used. Say, if you use a bunch of Synsetias and some Helitrol masks, you could get like a lot of crystals and a lot of books. Or if you do like other plants or mob drops or something like that, you could get different drops, which is really cool. Place the barometric transformer and fill it with materials of sufficient quality to begin transmutation process. Now, I don't understand how this works in lore speaking, but I can finally talk to Lon about the adventure challenge. Dang it, Lon! Why did you make me do that? I hate you for making me do that. I hope I don't have to do that in Inazuma, because I know after I complete these two in Liyue, I'll have to complete some in Inazuma, and then some in Sumeru, and then maybe even some in Fontaine. Alright, put this here. And then, what items do I actually want to sacrifice? I have a lot of items on my trophy account, but I don't really hear. Let me do some apples. And then you can either put, like, the max amount, which is 150, or, what is this button? You can actually see what you put in there. That's really cool. I didn't realize you could do that. Maybe that's new. You could either put max, or you could put as little or as much as you want into it, and then obviously you can mix and match items as well. Now I haven't really researched this all too much. I'm not gonna get rid of this actually. I'm gonna get rid of my mint because I have a lot of mint. And berries. I'm gonna get rid of that. What's 150 divided by 2? I don't know. Give me 1 second. I'm very bad at math. 75. Nice. Right, so we're gonna do both the mint and the eggs. And then, obviously, you can hold it, which is really nice. And then do the rest with the berries. I should probably do it all with the berries, but whatever. And then, obviously, you cannot get the items back. And then during the transmutation process, you need to use elemental attacks to generate enough energy for the transmutation to take place. Once the process has been completed, you can immediately collect the transformed items. Now, lore speaking, I have no idea how this works, but... Yeah. See, I'm actually curious about something. See, obviously it needs elemental energy like that, but what if you stop giving it elemental energy? Will it go down? No?
Should I save this money?
I guess not. Never really tried that before. Now, Catalyst characters do actually work the best. Ooh, I got an achievement for that. I actually got a lot of books for that. Are they any of the books that I need? Absolutely not, but I mean, it's still really nice. Now, I could probably get books with both the mint and, what else did I put in there? The mint and the berries. And that might not just be because it's a plant, but whatever. Now, what I was initially planning to do before I got distracted was, got a new story quest. The Illuminate Beast of the Sea of Clouds. Talk to the Jade Chamber secretaries. The 3 secretaries who originally worked at the Jade Chamber... Originally? Do they not work there anymore? I mean, a new Jade Chamber was built, ladies. Worked at the Jade Chamber have appeared at Eugene Terrace. See, it's like something's tearing them... has them tearing their hair out. Oof. No, I actually do remember what that something is, but it's kind of a cute something. It's Cocogoat. I like it, the Cocogoat. I knew as soon as I got close enough that
It's
are these
shocking
ladies
how
like
much work there
triplets
is
or
to
something,
do,
or are they
even for the
required to
three
look
of us.
alike?
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person.
No, she's not
So
human.
frustrating.
Well, I mean, she's half human, I guess. She's part illuminated beast?
Huh? You're...
Legendary traveler, don't mind me, I'm just eavesdropping.
Aren't you Ningguang's servants?
Servants!
Here.
Love that.
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not
I
servants.
mean, I don't really see much of a difference there.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler?
Not since we saved Liwei, no.
It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
I thought you said my god. I thought you said that she was doing a lot of work. So she's slacking off? Why did she go to Julian Karst? Probably to visit her family?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst and bring the
I
Adepti the
wonder why.
latest news about the crisis.
Ganyu, like Shenhe, was actually raised by, well, maybe not raised, but kind of taught by, one of the Adepti. I completely forgot her name. It's the bird lady.
Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Maybe she decided she wanted to stay at her home a little longer?
Is that
I don't see
so?
something unusual about that.
Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
Yeah, if she's working so hard, girl deserves a break.
I'm afraid it's not very likely.
I mean, you guys...
Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue.
What does that mean?
Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying,
I mean,
"There is
Genshin
still
really
so
does
much to
love
do."
overworking the girls. So, not entirely surprised.
She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
She deserves to slack off after all she's done, though. Right?
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
Because they have to do her work, and they're stressing out because they can't do her work.
It's because of this absurd workload of hers.
Yeah. You understand why she needs to work so hard every single day?
When we first heard the three of us
Can
would be
you still
taking
use
over
this
for
to
Miss
get to the
Ganyu,
G
we
chamber,
thought
actually?
it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Yeah, she's not a secretary. She's probably much higher than you are? I don't know the Qixing's statuses. What's an ad hoc? The Adeptus lineage is truly remarkable.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Yenfei has Adepti lineage, right? She has the horns and the scales.
Of course.
And she was raised by Granny.
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
Man, you guys are so lazy. Alright, lives are at stake here. I guess I'll do it. You guys
we're
better compensate me
saved.
for this or something.
I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's
You're
abode.
saved. You guys
You
are
might
so
as well start
dramatic.
looking for her there.
It's work.
It's about time she came back to work.
I swear, you three are
Otherwise-
triplets. You look exactly alike, besides your hairstyles.
No.
And the one lady
Perhaps
having
we should go to
glasses.
Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Overtime pay. Well, I mean, at least you guys are getting paid more, to be fair. Sea of Clouds, Sea of People.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
this
she
guy
live
that
in
won
Mount
this challenge?
We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Can you still use this to get to the Jade Chamber? Hey, guy, do you sell moon?
Though the clouds.
Whatever it was? It seems like you changed your platform. Is that different? It looks different from when I last saw it. I don't know. It looks pretty. I like the little gems floating beneath. The clouds may darken and light turn to gloam. The moon over the Jade Chamber roams. Nice rhyming. May I help you? You didn't need to do that intro, but do you sell the moon here? Can I still get up there? Ah, so it's you. It's been a while. I remember that you were the guest trying to get at Yuhang's code before you also helped us rebuild the Jade Chamber. I remember you well. You better! I saved your nation! Please, this way. Ascend to the Jade Chamber. I mean, I can teleport there, but I'm just curious. You can do it! Cool! I'm mad, though, that it doesn't let you teleport exactly in the middle. That would be pretty satisfying. Either exactly in the middle, or, like, maybe a little bit over here, so you're overlooking Liyue! It's amazing. Alright, I hope I don't die from teleporting like this. I shouldn't, right? Maybe not. No. Alright, thank God. That would be really buggy if I died from that.
Time to go.
What was her name? Was her name Cloud Retainer? I don't know. It's the bird lady's name, and I mean, she wasn't always a bird. She does have a backstory with the other, illuminated beasts, adepti, whatever you want to call them. See, are they only illuminated beasts just because they're the beasts in their forms now? I don't know. I got you!
The person standing over there. That's Ganyu!
Ganyu!
We finally found her!
I got you! You're too overworked, girl. I'm surprised you have
Ganyu,
blue hair instead of
here you
white
are.
hair.
You two.
Hi!
I did not expect to meet you here.
Are you not happy
Is
to
it
see us?
official or private affairs that bring you here?
Yes.
I shouldn't. I have left the human world.
Why you left the human world?
Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Man, you go stress those ladies out. You seem different.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore?
I mean, with
But
the
they're all waiting
workload
for you
she
to
does,
come
I
back.
wouldn't either.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back?
She almost sounds sad.
I'm afraid you came here in vain.
I mean, we specifically don't want you to come back. I don't care where you work. But those three secretary ladies are freaking out.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide
She
ebbs
sounds
and
so
flows.
sad.
It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
What does that mean? You're human too, Ganyu. You're half human, half adeptive.
My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
Why do you say that? You
I
literally do
delivered
all the
letter
work
and
for the
came back to
Qixing.
Liyue Harbor,
Almost
only
all
to
of it.
discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe.
You think
Perhaps
you're
that mission of
replaced
mine
by
was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance
Oh,
to
she
leave with
thinks she's
dignity,
been replaced because she
I
thinks she's
decided
not
to be tactful as
wanted.
well.
There has definitely been a huge misunderstanding. Those ladies cannot handle your workload.
I appreciate your kindness, but
No,
there's no
God,
need
you
for
listen
your words
to
of
me.
comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back
We
to
came
Julian
here
Karst.
because of them.
Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
Okay, but do you really want to stay here? I mean, I get it. You're like a couple thousand years old, but still.
Mountains?
Isn't she like 3,000 years old? Is she older than Venti?
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry.
We just needed to get your daughter back.
One merely jests. One felt your presence the
I
moment
like
you set
Cloud
foot upon
Retainer
this
now.
land.
She's not as snooty.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
It's literally
I'm
her
here to
mountain. Of
chat
course
about
she
the
could
old
sense
times
us.
with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times? God, you baby stories, please.
The matter leaves you at an impasse then.
Yeah, because she doesn't know what to do.
Not
Because
to
she loves
worry.
the human world,
One
but she
is
loves the
exceptional at seeking
Adepti world.
avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year.
I remember Cloud Retainer having a cooking
yes.
event, and I
Since you are
hated that
Ganyu's
event
friends,
so
Tales
badly.
from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Yes, please. Please.
Cloud Retainer.
Yes, please.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Tell us
You were
of
so
her
cute
youth.
as a child. One is most certain that your
I
friends would like to hear of
Beg.
it.
I love how Cloud Retainer, both with Ganyu and with Shenhe, is like a mother to her daughters. It is so cute. Now that's a good topic.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Please. No.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
Aww.
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
That's so cute.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Oh, she got the little big fat.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh.
Okay, so she wasn't raised
So
by parents, she
fearful
really was
she
raised by you.
That she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days
Well, I
and
mean, her
nights.
parents would be dead,
One
or at
found
least one of her
wailing
parents.
of a monster she had seen.
Unless you are her mother.
Cloud Retainer?
No, the little
Forget
blush.
it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Training. Oh, the little blush on her face. It's literally like a mother and daughter. Cloud Retainer, you are adorable with your daughters. And they both have blue hair, matching you, which is cute. Seems you didn't read the room, though.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
That's adorable. I love that.
The exact opposite. Impressive.
But we got to
That's
hear
so?
stories.
Huh.
I love how
But
you understand
returning
nothing
to
of
Ganyu,
humans.
Most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help
You're
but
glad?
feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her.
Aww.
One will tell you more about
You
her
care
if
about
you
her.
should permit it.
Please.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun
I think the
Karst
Qilin is actually bigger
might be too
than
lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her
Yaimigo's
last.
fox form.
She stood by the precipice's
is
edge,
adorable.
and upon the mist-veiled mountains
Ganyu might
she
actually be
gazed.
older
Her
than
thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Wait, talk to
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst,
See if
I
clouds, see if
merely
people.
feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
Why do you feel lonely? Yanfei is there.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her
How long has she
predicament
been
hard to
here?
conquer.
A couple weeks?
One hopes that you will
A
accompany
week?
her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like
Man,
that.
I bet the secretary
Anyways,
ladies
what's that
regret
training
sending
Ganyu was
Ganyu
talking
here.
about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun
Okay, but she's not
Karst.
complete Adeptus. She's
At her
half
behest,
Adeptus, half
One has
human.
organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Outsong right now, preparing for the
Outsong?
trial.
That's how you say it?
Ah,
I thought
is
it was
that
outcome.
so? Let's go take a look then.
I mean, things in this game aren't always as it seems, apparently. Can I talk to you again?
This trial will test her spirit.
Birdie!
Even so, one hopes that it shall trouble her little.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely gonna trouble me a lot. What is that? What is that? There's in progress mountains. See, I really hope there's a volcano at least like one volcano in Natlan. That'd be really exciting. Although I don't know if that's gonna be like more Fontaine or Natlan or what. But those are definitely in progress mountains. That's exciting. Probably not gonna get to see those ones for a while because that's directly where that's directly below Celestia. Like somewhere over here. But even still, it's exciting. Wait, where is it? Or by the waypoint. Now, you said Ganyu's gonna have to do this training, but really I'm gonna have to do this training, which I hate. Really? Ganyu? Thanks for putting me through all this.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Ganyu, you're half human,
Why
half
did you come
Adepti. So is Yanfei. You should be friends with her. I mean, Shenhe is completely human, but you should be friends with Shenhe too, because you guys got the same master. You're basically like sisters. Even though, you know, you're not complete human. We want to keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for
I'm
too
not
long.
a human.
Considering the kindness you have shown me,
Well,
I can let you
thanks.
stay for the Adeptus training.
I mean,
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud
I'm
Retainer.
kind of like the humans
Its
into
goal is
that,
to help
but
me feel
I'm
like an Adeptus
not.
again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Cloud Retainer?
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
I don't want to! Because I'm not supposed to be doing the training. You are, but even though you technically are... Where's the other one? There it is. I don't like this. I do have Ganyu as a playable character on my trophy account, though. I think she was one of the characters that I didn't want.
No touching! Next,
Yeah, she sounds much different in the quest than she does normally. Normally she has like a higher pitch voice almost. Can I shoot that from here? Yes.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
See, like, well, obviously because she's a bird, but like when you're flying in Liyue, can I hit that? Nice. Did I actually need to go over there? Ooh, moving one. I don't remember this, actually.
Wow! Ganyu is a really awesome shooter!
if you could
Did
see
they
through the
update
eyes of
this
an
actually?
Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
They might have updated this. I don't remember this. Huh. Yeah, no, I definitely don't remember this. Okay, what if I hit the platform instead? That works. Completely forgot what I was saying before. Oh yeah, for some reason when you're flying in Liyue, it gives you like some random wind gust. It is so weird. Is it gonna, yes, I was about to say, is it gonna give me other platforms? It is! Oh, we needed to go further. I definitely don't remember this. The only part I remember about this is like this part specifically. I don't remember the moving ones. Maybe that's always been there, maybe not. I don't know.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
I'd make a good Adeptus considering I've defeated gods before.
I agree.
Like
You
a
possess
random
many
gust of
qualities
wind.
similar to
Maybe
those of
that's
Adepti,
Adeptus secretly
despite having none of their
protecting
blood.
me?
Ganyu, what
I
were you
don't know.
planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet.
Ah,
The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
prepared by Cloud Retainer? You have
So
another
there are
part?
more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Is Mountain Shaper next or Moon Carver? One's a bird, one's a deer. Is Mountain Shaper the bird?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Zhongli?
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh?
Huh. So it's Shao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
Paimon! We got Shao to smile! I love Shao! Don't insult him! It is a surprise, though.
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming.
I feel like he's gonna be the one to convince you to go back.
He's already
home.
waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested. Especially if it involves
Of
Shao.
course we are. Let's go.
I mean, I guess this was friendship with Shao. Alright. What is Shao gonna say about all this? I'm actually curious. I don't remember this part. I only remember snippets of it. Which, I mean, makes sense, because it was like a long time ago since I've done this. Is he gonna be in the tree? No, there he is. Hi, Shao! Man, you really are tiny! Save me, Shao! Alright then. You're not even gonna save me, I gotta talk to you first. I wish all quests would do this, where you actually have to talk to them to go into the quest. That'd be nice. Shao, you are tiny! Ooh. You're gonna look at the tiny fellows, but you're not gonna look at the tall fellow. Alright then. Hey, Xiao.
You're half an hour late. I see you
Oh,
still
wait,
haven't
maybe I do
abandoned the
remember
wrongful
this.
ways of humankind.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual
Okay, so
understanding between us.
pre-friendship, Xiao. Isn't
I'm
that
just helping you with your
harsh?
training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a
It's for
human.
her own good.
Always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
Seems that Shao understood Ganyu quite well. I mean, he's an Adeptus as well, so I'm not really surprised.
The body and the mind are one.
Would
If something
Shao be
worries your
considered
mind,
an illuminated
your
beast?
body can help you find a
Would
solution.
Ganyu be considered one?
The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true
I mean, she's
potential of
part
your
illuminated
body.
beast, but I don't know about
Yes.
Shao.
I'm ready.
I don't know. That's all confusing with the Adepti and all that kind of stuff. Complete chess trial. What chess?
We're way behind schedule.
Ah, fighting trial. Now I remember this, and then I think I remember something later that happens over there. But we'll get to that. I like the little cloud it has above. I've only seen that once.
The trial's begun. Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Born of ice and frost.
Yeah, I'm guessing I can even use my other characters.
knows
Wow. Be a generous show.
Windblade. Honey, I'll protect us.
Since it's raining, I can't technically use. Barbara, since it's already wet. Now, if you hold Ganyu's charge attack like that, she'll obviously hit multiple enemies, which is nice.
No touching.
And then she says 4 Rex Lap is for one of them.
This is long overdue.
And that, but she says 4 Rex Lapis, and she is a sim
Nature.
for Rex Lapis.
Let the show begin.
Why are the assistants here now? Oh man, do I hate the assistants though?
Access denied.
Oh, you can't freeze them though. I do like that.
No
The
touching.
clouds above it meant that it was actually going to rain. Woo! You guys are going to suck. Hold on. No, thank you. guys be targeted to me? Thank you.
Born of ice and frost.
Great. I can't have you touchy the thing. And then it's you guys? Why would
No
you so
touching.
far away?
Born of ice and frost.
That makes no sense. And her little lotus flower does explode too. No, I don't think it hurts you, which, I mean, it wouldn't make sense if it did hurt you. She gonna say 4 Rex Lapis?
For Rex Lapis.
Yeah, there we go!
No touching.
She is a sim! Which makes sense. Rex Lapis is her Archon. He is the Archon that she signed the contract
Next on the
for
agenda.
to basically
We're way behind
sacrifice her
schedule.
life
No touching.
for leeway if it ever came down to it. That's basically what all the Adepti did
I'll
as
protect us.
like a protection of the people.
This is long overdue.
Cocogoat!
Born of ice
already
and frost.
stunned. That makes no sense.
Windblade.
The wind knows me.
Although it's not necessarily smart for Genshin that it's
No
raining,
touching.
and these guys can't handle their charged attack. Kind of charged attack? In the rain.
Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
Didn't think that through, Genshin. Really didn't think that through. It would be much harder if it was, you know, not raining, not in the water. Chow, I did it. Ganyu didn't do it, I did it. Please praise me, Chow, I beg of you. Please.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
See, Xiao's both the best teacher and kind of the worst teacher for Ganyu. See, he understands how Ganyu's mindset works, and I love that he is trying to help Ganyu, but he's also kind of the worst teacher because, I don't know, it's just Xiao and
Understood.
debatable as a teacher.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
Lone Wolf is truly admirable.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Peace out, people.
Another one of those pesky visitors.
Yeah.
I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
You just don't want to get close to people, and that's adorable.
Pesky visitor?
Because you don't want to hurt them.
There are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Yes, because he doesn't want to hurt them, which is adorable. Because if he gets too close to them, then they'll accumulate the karmic debt and
heavens.
they'll be hurt.
Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon the Adepti.
Yeah, a lot of people actually come to the Adepti's boat looking for the Adepti, and, you know, if you went up the mountains, you could actually get encased in some, God, what is this called? Amber. So it's not really a good thing you're looking for the Adepti.
Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
Yes. Call me an Adeptus, please.
Great. My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti.
Maybe it's just face
I
for
beg
me.
of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Man, why don't you think of what the Adepti want?
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Yeah. Wait, you call him a pilgrim? Such a materialist.
I am also one of the Adepti.
No, you're not.
You
I mean,
can say
you're,
that
you
I'm
have
an
the blood of
Adeptus
an
in
Adeptus,
training.
but you're half human too.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. She's half Adeptus anyways. She's like half a god to you. She's like a demigod.
What blessings can you grant me?
Oh, man, you're selfish.
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
And a little selfish. God dang it.
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Oh, God, you're asking for treasure? That's a little unlike you.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
I mean, one guy I know did, and we might or might not get to his quest next stream.
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that Everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living.
Woo! I like the way you talk, Ganyu.
It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Exactly. Don't be selfish and greedy, dude, just because you find half a god.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
How young are you exactly? Yeah, I think your old man has some pretty good pointers in my opinion.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy.
Yes, which is why you should be part of both, Ganyu, or at least one or the other. I mean, I feel like you should be part of the humans, since that's what also Cloud Retainer wanted, and she is your mother!
A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Yes, Ganyu! Straight to the point. I like that.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak
You
and
question the lady
behave
with
like a
horns
city
if she's
folk?
a real Adeptus? I mean, she's not a real Adeptus. She's technically half an Adeptus, but...
You sure you're not one of those swindlers who poses an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
She has the horns, man! She has the outfit! Show some respect!
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
Actually, I came here helping an Adepti, thank you very much.
He might sort
Shao,
of have
sick
a
of-
point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
I mean, yes, but not for the same reason that he is.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're
I mean,
useless.
the dragon
I'm
beneath your
leaving.
feet, I can wake the dragon for you.
Nobody's stopping you.
Exactly. Ganyu.
Don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being
An
questioned by
Adeptus
him
again,
made me
you're
realize
half
that
Adeptus, half human, Ganyu. You're immortal, but you're still human. Go back to Liyue Harbor with us.
But... I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
You're not unwelcome.
As an Adeptus,
Stop assuming things. We told you it was misunderstanding.
It's true. Just believe us.
Please. Ganyu, believe us.
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment.
You probably shouldn't.
If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
All right, but you're not going to be proven right.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go.
Ganyu! Please! I do not want to deal with the secretary ladies complaining. Why are we over here? Why are we not at the secretary ladies? Are we gonna talk to, like, citizens and stuff? What they think of the Adepti and stuff? What are we doing? Where did Shao go? He just disappeared. He decided, nah, I have nothing to do with the humans. Which is adorable because he doesn't want to hurt the humans either. That's your home, Ganyu.
We're finally back.
Why was there a literal
still-
cloud by the gate? That was
Come on,
weird.
Ganyu. We're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you?
Don't turn back.
I suppose you have a
Promised
point.
us. Well, not
It would be
technically, but
quite
still.
impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
Thank you.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
You want to like hear what
to
people
come
say or something, or see if people want your help, or what are we doing exactly? Oh wow, I thought we were gonna go over here, but no. Alright then. I mean, they're both ports, I guess, but still. Man, those TCG things are just gonna stay there. Wonder how long that's gonna stay there. Wonder if it's like every time I log out or something. Cause I didn't see my ones from yesterday, I think. No, I wasn't on Genshin yesterday. I was only on Saturday, I think. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Now it says it. Who is busy with the what now? Uncle Tian is busy. What's with the name Tian? That's weird. He's busy completing the quest Words Worth Their Weight in Mora. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Why? I hate this! Help Jifang deliver the book. You collect this quickly. Doesn't bug me. Even though it's still gonna stay there, considering I still have keys, but whatever. The recent crisis that beset Liyue Harbor, it's not even recent. It was like months ago. Has reinvigorated interest in history. One Win Bookhouse has seen a resurgence in business as a result, and its owner, Jifang, is on the verge of being overwhelmed. Well, do it yourself! Or hire someone else, please! Why do I even need Jifang if we need to be down here? These quest lock quests make no sense at all. And it is so annoying. Alright. So the book is up here. Is this the last book we need to do, or do we need to deliver another set of books or something? Or what's going on here? Gentry Dian. Here's your order. The 4th volume of Rex Incognito. I played this order eons ago. Why is it till now? Let me see. 1st edition? No wonder why it took so long. Ooh, 1st edition! Nice! To think I'd assumed that Jifang had forgotten about my book amid all the other customers. I mean, she kind of did. Thank you for delivering this book to me, young sir. Oh yeah, now it sends me into the quest. I wasn't even close.
In this familiar port.
You've got to be kidding me.
The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
How did the quest lock quest even work?
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Because it's her home.
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
I mean, the ladies are still extremely stressed. You just ask them personally.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents.
Just behind a desk and computer? Do you guys even have computers? Other than, like, the computers for the quests? I don't know. I don't think you would.
It put me in a certain mood.
I'm thinking
Similar to the
would
one I
have
felt
internet,
during my
right?
training in Juyun Karst, in
You
fact.
have magical powers, and yet you can't figure out how internet works.
Is that? It is! It... I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you
Oh, right,
here.
I forgot about this.
You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu, why are you calling her that?
Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that.
I want to call you that.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
Your uncle?
That's all right.
Your dad?
Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who
Wow,
has yet to
some of them
introduce
actually
myself.
recognizes me. What a surprise.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing,
Oh,
the Tianshu.
What?
I know.
This grandpa is a member of the Qixing?
Oh my god, they're both surprised. I know nothing about the Qixing or the Tianshu or whatever.
The same rank as Ningguang?
Really?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity.
Discretion? Do you work alongside Ningguang or what? How does that
Fishing
work?
in the port and strolling
You
about
Ningguang's
are the
dad,
greatest
or-
pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards.
I mean, what do you do then?
In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
And yet you have so much power. That's literally the exact same thing that Zhongli is doing.
Uncle Tian is too modest.
Working as
He's been around for
if
a long time.
he is
There's
not
no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
a person that has such high power. And Zhongli is a person that has high power both kind of like... Well, I guess he doesn't really have a lot of power when it comes to Mora, per se, but he does have a lot of power considering he's the Geo Archon. So, both are kind of equal. Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. Anyone you run into could be someone very powerful.
To receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself.
He does talk a little slow, too.
Must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
How old is Ganyu, actually? Isn't she like 3,000 years old? Older than Venti? Because I think Venti is 2,600 years old. I wonder how long Venti was a wind spirit before he met his friend and then went into the form of his friend. Looks like 15 years. He's really 2,600 plus years Archon form. Alright, what about Ganyu? 3,000. Yeah, that's what I was guessing. So she's like... Zhongli is 6,000 years old. She's 3,000 years old. Holy crap, you guys are old. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but you guys are old.
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days.
I mean, when you're immortal, do you just, like, get to a certain age and then just constantly, like, look that age? Or when you're immortal, you get to, like, choose what age you look? Because the one Granny is an Adeptus, but she chooses to look older. I don't know why, because that probably hurt more, but, I mean, her choice, obviously. I don't know.
Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
I mean, she's 3,000 years old. I feel like she would have seen you as a baby as well, and then she would have been looking the same exact age as she was back then as she is now.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
No kidding.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary.
So you are a secretary?
It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Confused. Who are you, Ganyu?
Talking about secretaries...
Okay, but she's still shorter than him, though.
I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
Oh, you just want to help her. That's cute. And you say you're not wanted, Ganyu.
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
Aww.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's
First
problems
she
has
helps
always been in my job description.
the father, then she helps the daughter. That is so cute. She's helping lineages of people.
She's back in character, just like that, huh?
As expected of a Qixing member, he's actually helping Ganyu.
Let's move then to Yua High Pavilion.
He doesn't even realize he's helping Ganyu, I don't think. He's helping Ganyu, Ganyu's helping him. That's adorable. Wait, do I... Right, because I continue with this quest. Right, this lady is just gonna say, like, thank you for delivering the books. Is she gonna give me a book? Because there's actually one book left I think I need from the one T guy. Like that. Not that. I need Legend of the Shattered Halberd, and then it's the Sumeru series and Fontaine series. But I've collected, and that's not even the... Oh yeah, it is kind of Mondstadt series. But even still, Legend of the Shattered Halberd, I believe I get from this guy, and it said that I just need to listen to his story. I don't know if it's commission or if you just need to talk to him. I'll check that in a second. Alright, Jifang, I did your work for you. No, don't make me talk there. Oh, Xingqiu's actually there. Wait. Is this part of a quest? I hope this isn't part of the quest. It's probably part of a quest. Hi. This part is indeed well written, and the progression is so very novel. Xingqiu? Oh, so that's what happens. Fascinating. Xingqiu! Ah, it's you, Lumine. It has been a while. Why does he talk like that? It's been a while, or it has been a while. He talks very fancy. From the way you greeted me, you seem... well, that is good. What brings you here today? I don't know. What brings you here today? I'm curious why a playable character is here. Actually, we were hoping to ask you to find someone for us. You've read a ton of books, so you probably know. Wait, is this about Aether? A person? Are you looking for a writer then? Certainly, ask away. We're looking for a Shenyu? Who's Shenyu? Shenyu? Where did you hear this name? Oh, wait a minute! Now I know. It says so right here in this copy of A Legend of Sword. Yeah, I think we're talking to Shenyu. We're looking for the Shenyu person because someone from Yai Publishing House in Inazuma asked us to pass them a letter. Would you know who the Shenyu person is? Do we actually know who the Shenyu person is? Because it was revealed, if not revealed before, it was revealed during a quest in Inazuma in the far past that Shenyu was Xingqiu. But I don't know if it was revealed in, like, his voice lines or anything like that. Well, the Shenyu of whom you speak... This is embarrassing, but that's my pen name. Oh, maybe I guess it was. Eh? Well, that's one we've never heard of. I mean, I'm not really surprised. I knew this for years. Well, it's certainly nothing worth mentioning. You writ a book! I mean, I'm actively writing a book, but I'm never going to publish it, obviously. But still! Initially, the editor in charge of the book here told me that the setting is too outlandish, while the plot is unexpectedly cliched. No one will like this, and rejected my manuscript. Man, I feel that, though, as a writer myself. I didn't feel like taking that lying down, so I had a few copies printed myself before planting them surreptitiously into Wanwen Bookhouse to see if anyone would like them. So you just randomly set it in Wanwen Bookhouse just to see if anyone would take it? As it turned out, readers were few and far between, so I did not pay it any more mind. I never thought that it would become so popular in Inazuma. Still, I'm quite pleased that people are willing to read what I've written. I mean, I'd be pleased if people read what I wrote, but I'm not gonna publish it. I'm only giving my book to, like, family members and family friends and stuff. Obviously. Because publishing is way too expensive. I shall read this letter carefully, traveler. Thank you. Didn't know that was actually part of a quest. I'll do that later. Jifan. Found one you like? Please pay over here. Actually, do you have books? Oh, no, I bought those books. That's what I was thinking.
So, are you buying her?
So, I did a quest for you. Have you delivered them? Yes. Thank you. Wanwen Bookhouse has managed to stay open all this time due to support for our longtime customers. And yet you didn't get to your longtime customers? What's more, these customers are true lovers of books. It should gladden them greatly to receive good ones. Well, I mean, I don't remember about the first guy, but the one guy did mention, that it was, like, limited edition or first edition or something like that. Thanks so much for your help, traveler. Please take this as compensation for your efforts. If you should ever wish to purchase any books, feel free to approach me. I mean, I already purchased all the books that you have, and, you know, taken all the books that you have. Other than Legend of the Sword, I think. Do I actually have Legend of the Sword? You can actually see what you have in Archive, which I really like. I mean, there's Legend of the Shattered Halberd. Does it say who it's by? Is the Legend of the Shattered Halberd from Chief Editor Yai Publishing House? I don't know if that was actually from Sing Show or not, but some of these do actually have side lore to them. Which, obviously, I'm not going to read all of the books because that's way too much. It's like, look at all of this. Man, that would confuse the heck out of me. Someone's diary. Dear Dong Dong. Alright, we're not going to read that. Dear Dong Dong, it says. First and the second. What about the Adventurer's Guide in Inazuma, Sumeru, and Fontaine? Do they have that? Have I just not collected it? Now it's started. There's the Bayaku Yakoku. Bayaku Yakoku. As I like to call it, Koku. The Koku collection. And then a bunch of others. Now, this is actually the Flowers for Princess Fischl was actually the one that Fischl based her character off. Because Fischl, obviously, her name isn't Fischl, her name is Amy, but she lives in kind of a fantasy world of her own. I don't mind it. It's cute. I don't know. I am gonna collect this though. And then I'm gonna see with this one guy to see if it's like a daily thing you need to listen to him. Because,
Join the Adventurers Guild.
oh right, she's always here and she's always nervous. Forgot about her. Anyways, cause you can talk to him and you can like listen in. But I don't know if it's like every single day. I just need him to get me the book that I need. Not gonna read that, obviously. Please give me a book. See that I'm a close listener. Man, I want this book. I need this book to get the last part of the achievement. Legend of the Shattered Halberd, and I believe that's with this guy. But I don't know. Saint Joe, you're a book connoisseur. Please give it to me. Now, I'm actually going to complete that quest as well, since I already completed the one lady, Jifang's quest as well. I don't know which one it is, though. Report back to Aratani. Aratani, an editor at the Eye Publishing House, seems to have something she'd like a little help with. And I already completed that because I found Chen Yu, or however you say it. I don't know how you say it, but I prefer Chen Yu just because, I don't know, Chinese symbols, in my opinion, are a little more strange, even though, you know, obviously those weren't Chinese symbols. It's kind of a Chinese name. I don't know, don't ask me specifically because I don't know a lot about different cultures, but that's just my guess on it. A lot of people say things a lot differently, especially in this game. Man, do they do that a lot in this game. Oh, you're back at last. How did it go? Did you find your two authors? Right, because the first author was, I think, Ching the Ninth, right? And then I accidentally talked to him because I needed kind of like rewards from him. I did. The letters have been delivered. Are you trying to get them to, like, Inazuma or something? That's wonderful. What did they say, Traveler? They both said that they read the letters with care. I'm assuming the first guy was Chang the Ninth. Good, good. It's really a shame that they're both far away in Liyue. Even we couldn't easily go visit them any day we like. I mean, you can. It's just, like, long. This is especially the case for Mr. Chenyu. His book, A Legend of Sword, wasn't even submitted by him, but a traveling merchant. Oh! And how did you find Chenyu? Was it like his name on the book or something? Later, one of our editors would read this book, and seeing its value, they prepared to go to Liyue personally and arrange for more manuscripts to be written. Ooh, he's got a job! I mean, he already kind of had a job as the Guhua disciple, heir. I don't know what he is specifically. But who would have thought? The situation kept changing. One of our plans kept getting delayed, and none of the letters we'd sent ever returned. Does he not want to? We could only publish the books first, while keeping a record of royalties owed to Mr. Chenyu. Once we'd established contact, we would send the royalties over. Basically, royalties equal money he got from the book. How could I wish Mr. Chenyu would attend this competition? These royalties can't be left to pile up like this much longer. You're trying to give him money, but he doesn't need the money. He's a rich boy in the first place. Alright, back to Ganyu's quest. Head to Yuhai Pavilion and speak with Huichin. However you say her name. Huichin? I don't know. Ganyu's gonna help her one friend's daughter, which is adorable because he's helping lineages of people. I love it so much. Boop. Oh man, the secretaries are gone. They can't see that Ganyu is actually here. They're the ones that are gonna convince Ganyu.
It's been too long.
She's seen 3,000 lineages of people.
Seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Chaotic times? I'd call it chaotic times when Ganyu was young, but sure.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but
I mean,
aren't you
Ganyu's even
exaggerating a
older
little?
than Nahida and Venti and... Not A, I don't think. I don't know how old A is. A and Makoto. Obviously, they're older than 500. And then I feel like Farina is like 500. And then she's obviously a lot older than Rex Lapis himself.
I heard that you've
6,000.
encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he?
Aww.
Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry.
She's looking
I'm
for
always
work.
happy to help a junior colleague from Yuahai Pavilion.
Plus her horns are pretty.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records.
Huh?
There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations
I know
of two
nothing
stores,
about
Second Life
taxes
and
and
Wanyo Boutique.
business stuff.
However, whether I question the
So I don't think I
shopkeepers
can help
or
here.
check their accounts, I can't seem to make any
The one
progress
window
with
is
my
red, the one
investigation.
window is blue. That's all I understand of the Qixing building. This is the Qixing building?
Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see.
And yet you're not
It's
asking
not
your dad
uncommon
for
for
help?
merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Yanfei?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
Although, I think when Ganyu's story quest came out, I don't think Yanfei existed. That's 1,000 years of work experience for you. She's only worked for 1,000 years?
All right.
She's
Let's
3,000.
approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
Huh?
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
I don't know what's going on here. Still don't get it.
Miss Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Oh. That's gonna be brutal, but fun to watch.
Exactly.
How is that gonna happen exactly?
Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
I know Bolai! Bolai talks like a 1940s, 1950s villain.
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Just hearing Bolai talk is funny. Go to the Wanyu Boutique and talk to Bolai. Bolai sells a lot of suspicious stuff. I mean, yeah, one of them being silk flowers, but still. Not just because of his voice, but Bolai seems like a very, very suspicious person. Is he actually doing shady business, or does it just seem like it? I don't know. I never actually take the stairs to this because it would take so long because the only stairs down here are all the way over there. Hey, Bolai, you're creepy. You've always been creepy.
We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion?
I want Bolai to do a maniacal laugh, then I feel like that would solidify him being a 1940s villain.
I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer
I
you
don't know,
my
19
wares.
something villain.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient
Definitely
to
black
accept
and white.
orders
Ha ha
directly from
ha!
Yuhai
I've trapped
Pavilion.
you on a train line type villain.
Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
Oh, you just gotta say that right in front of him.
What? Second Life?
Where even is Second Life?
Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Oh, is that the guy that sells food products?
Well,
Why are
Second
you
Life's
guys
credit
competing
has always
exactly?
been excellent,
You sell
and based on their
flowers?
tax records, their business is thriving.
Ooh.
Tax records?
I know nothing
Thriving?
about taxes.
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Ooh.
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best.
Oh, do you?
If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
I'm sure.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course.
Suspicious.
Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil.
Aha, I can see that.
I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Ah, it's kind of petty.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
I don't know how taxes work.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully.
Make sure to read the fine print too.
Line by line and word by word.
I don't know business stuff while I take some time to examine Second Life's tax record.
Ah, here, I found it.
Is that legal that he can look at other businesses' tax records?
That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu
I don't know,
Carpenters
nothing in
at the
Genshin
beginning
is
of the
legal.
year. Ugh, he
Public
even flaunted it in front of me.
people in Fontaine are watching supposedly private court sessions, so I don't know what type of laws are in Fontaine itself?
Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
What's going on?
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
You seem like a very evil guy, Bolai.
But, Ms. Ganyu,
That rhymes.
despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence,
Trick him?
but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice.
Is that the old guy that's in the
He
corner
wouldn't be
of
swayed
Liyue?
by the likes of Dongsheng.
Top left corner of Liyue?
I hope so. Let's go to
Completely forgot
Fanmu
what it's called.
Carpenters.
Yeah,
It
Chinksa
should
Village.
be near Chinksa Village.
I knew it!
Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balleye.
Ball eye.
Oh, please,
Don't
that's
like that.
nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
Okay, who's cheating who?
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinksa Village.
Okay, so we're gonna do the work for you.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Are teleport waypoints not a thing for you guys?
Ah, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Aww. The one lady that's sorry to trouble Ganyu. Alright. Old man, I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing something. We gotta find something from you about tax records and shady business transactions? I don't know, I've never run a business, I don't ever plan to. That'd be a crap business. I mean, unless you had help, of course, but even then, I wouldn't be able to handle a business. The only business-related thing I can handle is a Twitch and YouTube. I'm Master Lu. We did a commission for you before, too.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How
Even
can
though
an
we're
old
not
carpenter
technically
like me help
doing a
you?
commission for you now, but still.
I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
I mean, it's just 2.5.
Chinksa really is full of lonely old people.
Wow, that's one way to say it.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Yeah, you're not that quiet, Paimon.
Master Lu, we've just come to
Lonely
see you
old
and ask you some questions.
Ah, don't worry, I know. You're from the UI Pavilion, right?
How did you know?
Why would the
Does she
Chising
dress
care
like she's
about
from
an
the
old
Ojai
man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away then.
Man, if the Chising are after you, you know it's gotta be something important.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation.
He's not doing his taxes? Can't you just tell that he's not doing his taxes?
Dongsheng bought some furniture
I don't
from
know
you at
how
the beginning
legal
of the
things
year.
work.
Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order.
I do
Hmm.
kind of
How
know
could I
what an
forget?
invoice is.
Sure enough, Mr. Balleye was right.
Balleye.
Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
I mean, you're part of the Chising, but isn't this, is this legal?
Of course you can.
Well, I mean, I guess with the other person's consent, it might be legal?
But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
Do we have to search for it?
What's that supposed to mean?
We have to search for it, don't we?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters.
What does that mean exactly?
As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
I knew it!
But some troublemakers have recently moved there,
Wait, is
invading
the warehouse
my
I'm thinking of?
warehouse. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself.
So we have to fight
And
some
while
people.
you're at it,
Treasure
you
hoarders?
can teach those louts a lesson.
Treasure hoarders trying to steal invoices. What invoices do good for treasure hoarders?
So that's what happened. I see.
I don't necessarily think you could sell the invoices,
I'll leave you to it then.
since I think
I
it's
need to get back
basically
to
like a
work.
receipt. He even walks away slowly. We're just gonna watch him.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
I mean, I know where the warehouse is, if he said it was west. Not this Fatui guy. No, wait. Wait, they actually have idle animations? Is that an idle animation?
Oh, Paimon Season 2! It's one of the Fatui!
Lane's just trying to eat his cold chicken. Leave him alone. What is he trying to do? Eat some chicken!
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Shouldn't we observe him a while first?
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry.
Okay, I'm gonna worry though, because this guy
Besides,
is not what he seems.
I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it
malicious intentions?
my intuition as the secretary of the Chising.
Ah. Yeah, actually, this might not be a good thing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
I mean, it wasn't a good thing in the first place, but you saying that it's part of your instinct might not be a good thing either. Alright. Man, we gotta bug the guy that's just... Oh, the quest will explain it. I'm sorry.
Get frostbite.
I mean, yeah, you do fight back, but...
These clouds high. The birds...
I'm so bad for this. I really do.
It's no problem.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention.
Ooh.
If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
Harsher methods? Excuse me? You have harsher methods than beating the guy up? When he did nothing? Tell us everything.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
Other than you...
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Let him explain!
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to... what?
Let him finish!
Pick berries over there.
I collected the berries.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. Why would he be buried for so long?
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area.
Oh, guy just wants the berries.
Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Aww.
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does.
He doesn't look at us. He has a mask.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
I feel bad for the guy, though. He just wants to pick his berries.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
We might have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Yeah, because man was just trying to pick his berries.
Whoopsie!
Yeah, oops, sorry, we attacked you out of nowhere thinking you were scheming something when you were just scheming to pick berries.
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies.
Your apologies to the Fatui.
Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
If he files a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, I feel like he'll be arrested.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Exactly. Why are you twitching?
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out well for him.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
He just wants his berries, man.
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Aww. Good choice. I almost feel bad for the guy, though. He's just trying to pick his berries, and I took his berries!
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work.
Yeah,
my intuition
maybe?
is not as accurate as it used to be.
Even though I think it was only like a day or two?
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
I mean, you're not wrong there, but the guy was just trying to pick his berries!
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
This wasn't even towards Master Lu's warehouse. I mean, sure, it was west still, but it wasn't towards Master Lu's warehouse. Master Lu's warehouse is across from here.
One with nature.
I don't know why I'm calling Master Lu. He's an old man, but whatever. Man, I feel bad for the guy, though. He's trying to pick his berries. He's just minding his own business because he had a free morning. Oh, I thought it was treasure hoarders. I mean, it makes no sense if treasure hoarders were here, but still. Daily trails are weak.
This is the warehouse.
I mean,
Seems
so
like those
treasure hoarders,
troublemakers were nothing more than a few road churros. Let's show them what we got.
I mean, those troublemakers are still a lot of trouble for a little old man.
One with nature.
Especially by himself, but some adventurers can't handle hilly trolls. Adventure recruiters specifically.
Into the wind.
Considering she's a recruiter for the Adventurers Guild, and yet she knows nothing about the Adventurers Guild.
Wind strike.
That quest still makes no sense to me.
Windblade.
One with nature.
Oh god dang it, there's more. There are only 2 more? There's 3 more! 4, 5.
Into the wind.
I like that Kazua's skill does 10k, roughly 10k per
Let's dance.
charge attack.
The wind knows me.
It's pretty nice. I mean, I've kind of tried to build it, but I kind of haven't as well, because I've been a little slacking with trying to build, like, the rest of their talents, and Newslet, and now Venti too. It's a lot.
Into the wind.
I refuse to use the burst. At least at this point.
The wind knows me.
He's almost dead.
Windblade. Nice and spicy. I'll protect us.
I wish Cocogoat was a distraction like Baron Bunny. That'd be
Clear.
nice.
Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Is this the invoice?
This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Is it behind the house? Yep.
This one is
Nope.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Coffins!
Oh, so they make coffins too.
Oh, that's terrifying.
This one is Second Lives.
I wonder if I was just really unlucky,
Let's
or
bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
if it was like you were forced to do those other 2 first. Whoops. Nope, could have completely avoid that. The rumbling fire in the ground. Let me click this, god dang it. There we go. Alright. I don't exactly know what we're supposed to be doing with this invoice. Why are we not going to Dongsheng or whatever his name is? I think he's over there. Guy that sells the foodstuffs. Or are we gonna return this to the lady and then she'll do the work for us?
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I mean, we defeated an innocent Fatui guy who was just trying to pick berries, so debatable?
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about.
Oh.
Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
A nice chat. This man's gonna be arrested because he sells me foodstuffs that I need. Well, I mean, not constantly because I haven't been paying attention to mastering the recipes, but even still, I gotta need what he sells. About the tax records. I know nothing about
Isn't
this,
it
so I'm gonna stay out of
Icy
this.
from the UI Pavilion? I remember you.
You remember her,
I
but
told
you
you
don't
that all
remember
of my
Ganyu?
transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well.
Did you avoid your
I do hope that my
taxes?
business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Debatable.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself.
Do we have evidence of this?
But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No.
We
no.
watching the drama.
I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
No shame.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just
So
came here
he
to see if
has
you'd
avoided
confess.
his taxes.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
She's part of the cheating. It's not impossible for her to find something as simple as tax evasion.
He's talking without
Also,
rhyme or
isn't
reason.
tax evasion
Must
illegal?
be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure.
I feel like he will be arrested.
Time for the finishing blow.
Do it!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
Ooh.
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters.
Did you not like pay Fanmu Carpenters
Master
back
Lu,
or something?
I didn't.
Do you admit to tax
Caught.
evasion? This
In the
transaction
act.
was absent from the tax record.
Ooh.
I didn't think you'd find out.
You didn't think
I didn't
the
leave a single trace.
cheating would find out? Dude.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
A ball lie.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back.
What does he have to do with you, though?
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
I mean, I'm not surprised by that.
Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry.
Oh.
Would you care to elaborate?
More drama. Supposes Wanyo Boutique's tax?
I don't think
What?
you'll need my
Does that
guidance for
work?
what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
Ganyu,
That's
you
good.
belong in Liyue Harbor now.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best.
And if not, we need to go to,
To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
we need to go to the 3 secretaries to prove that you belong in Liyue.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
I mean, you did realize that he was the one who contacted Ganyu, didn't you?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years.
Oh, you're saying that she was like her father.
I figured that as Uncle Tian's
Is
daughter,
he
you'd
retired or
naturally
is he
grasp your
still
father's
part of the
strategies.
Qixing? Is the Tianshu? I mean, can there be multiple Tianshu? Because Ningguang is Tianshu.
So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father.
Yeah, considering he's in a higher position than you are, and he still hasn't retired.
I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Oh.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Now she has to realize she belongs in Liyue, even though she doesn't have a cowbell beneath her neck.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
Although I guess the Qilin is kind of like a goat, which makes sense why she's called the Cocogoat.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Ganyu, why are you being so hard on yourself and yet so modest at the same time? This makes no sense.
Then let me treat you to a meal.
Ooh.
The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
Free meal? Thank
I
you.
appreciate your help.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Let's wait for Ganyu's decision.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Oh. Paimon just wants a free meal. Look at that smile. Oh, that's adorable.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first.
Isn't it the
Let's meet there in a
expensive
while.
place?
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
I mean, Ganyu, you still need to go back to the secretaries because they're stressed out as heck. The poor ladies, every second they go through is another second of torture of dealing with Ganyu's work. Oh, the poor ladies. No, I didn't want to talk to you. But do you have recipes? Did I buy them from you? I bought them from you. Alright. Just checking. Man, isn't this one of, like, the two restaurants? Like, the other restaurant is, like, across the street over there? Man, competing restaurants are close. Can I sit here? Aw. Can I not sit? Oh, there we go. Why am I sitting so far? Let me sit next to Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
I did nothing but thank you? I mean, we defeated an innocent Fatui guy. Surprisingly innocent. Although, I guess he did fight back, but that's not really his fault.
Sure. That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
I mean, she already had it planned out somehow. How did she already have it planned out? Like, from the moment Ganyu decided to help her, she planned it out? Something like that?
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Ooh?
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
And yet she says she's not wanted in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
I mean, that's still technically help, but...
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu.
I mean, she is 3,000 years old, so I'm not surprised by that.
Even though I have
Although
the
that's a
utmost
lot of
respect
food.
for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are.
Aww. So she's like your idol.
I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
Not your father?
I didn't
Oof.
know that you think so highly of me.
Ganyu, she literally asked you for your help specifically.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai
I mean, she
Pavilion
didn't originally, that was her father,
turned out to
but
be an
still.
arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
Aww.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Aw, that's adorable.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
I mean, he did have white hair, so I'm not entirely surprised by that.
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too.
How old are you exactly, lady?
At first, I was worried
How
about
old
her.
is Uncle
It's not
Tien?
an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough.
Oof. Your own daughter?
But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
I mean, you're her mother, so I'd hope so.
So, what made you change your mind?
Ganyu?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague.
Aw. I mean, Ganyu will be the senior colleague to literally everyone, and she's probably a senior colleague to even Ningguang, but still.
You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that.
Oh, that's adorable.
It'd be such a beautiful moment.
How old is your daughter exactly? How old are you? You don't look that old.
If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20 plus years, too.
Oh.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Ganyu, they're literally asking you for your help. What do you mean?
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness?
Ganyu, 3,000 years old, I'd be concerned if they didn't call you a witness.
It's true that I've
You're a witness
witnessed
to
thousands
life.
of years of Liyue Harbor's history.
3,000 specifically!
All the changes it's gone through. The
So
stories
how
of
did
its people.
Genshin find out that she's 3,000 years old? Did it, like, say in her voice lines or something?
But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness.
I mean, there are only a couple people that are, like half Adepti and half human, I guess, but they're still Yanfei.
Huixin,
She works in legal stuff too.
Those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor, apart from my contract with Rex Lapis.
Ah, yes, she made you realize. Not us, but she did.
They rely
That's
on
perfect.
me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, Ganyu.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Aww.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
You haven't been fired. It's a misunderstanding. Ganyu!
Regardless, I'll go back and see for
Ganyu,
myself.
listen to me!
I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Yes, apparently to Ganyu, I am a ghost. Oh, you're
No
just gonna
time to
leave
waste.
now.
Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Take some to go. There's to-go boxes into that, right? I mean, that is a lot of food for, like, one lady to eat. J Chambers secretaries. Man, those ladies are gonna be happy to see Ganyu. The purple-haired Cocogoat! All three of them together can't handle Ganyu's work. It's three of them, and Ganyu is one lady. Sure, she's got 3,000 years of knowledge, but even still, Ganyu's still one lady. And yet those three ladies can't. Whoa. That wasn't just me that saw that, right? That was super weird. Okay, I don't even think that was an elemental sight. No. My screen just flashed pink. Don't know what that was. That was extremely creepy. Look what I brought with me!
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up?
Oh my god, you ladies are pathetic.
Look who's back.
Your savior, your knight in shining armor.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
You'd die?
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Yep, you guys are dramatic.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
Because you hate doing her work. What work do
That's so
you
kind
do
of you
exactly?
Given we've only met once.
Oof.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
I mean, she is half Adeptus. How many people know that she is exactly half Adeptus?
Forget all our envious complaints from before.
Good,
Just
how about
free
you?
us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please
Are
divide
you
the matters
finally
at
gonna come
hand
back?
into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress.
Those three ladies together couldn't do that? Wow, they're pathetic.
I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oof.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Okay, you ladies are a bit dramatic. Is there gonna be a
Yes.
cutscene?
There's one more thing.
But there's a cutscene, right?
I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
Finally, she thanks us. Thank you for thanking me, Ganyu. I appreciate it. It's good that you've pulled yourself together because throughout all this, I've been a ghost to you. A ghost to the
I've gained a
Cocogoat.
human friend outside of work.
Louder than the
it makes me
in-game
happier than I
voices?
could have imagined.
Oh, wait. Alright, so I just realized that during the stream, well, I'm about to end the stream anyways, after this quest, but I just realized that, when I streamed Skyrim last, I raised up the sound a bit, just so you could hear the characters in Skyrim, but I forgot to turn that back down, so it should be little fine now. Oh, that VOD is gonna be screwed up. Thank you for reminding me of that.
I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Oh man, is the stream gonna be scuffed up? Most of my streams are scuffed up anyways. Can you accompany me on all of my trips, please?
Sure, but
Cocogoat!
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Yeah, when do you actually get a break on you, though? Man, I thought there was gonna be another cutscene. Fine. Do I have more wishes? Oh, I almost have more wishes. I mean, I do technically have more wishes here. Though not like I need to wish on this banner, because I did get 50. Woo! I'm so happy about that. But I'm going to end the stream here, and we're going to pick this back up next time, where we're probably going to do Xiao's story quest, and then, if we have time, then we'll probably move on to more world quests in Leeway, because I know I did, in the beginning of Genshin, say that I was going to save all the world quests for, like, the end of the bigger world quest, the end of the story quests, but that's just gonna take way too long. So I'll just do things inch by inch. So, I'm gonna leave it here actually. So, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you're in this crazy world, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! I'll leave it off on this instead. Better than Lumion stretching.